What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new live stream. Got Underground. What's up? Caleb, thank you. Appreciate it. What's up, Melissa? Roundtable. Cobra Kai Theaters. Saw a photo of Daniel and Terry Silver fighting in an alley in part 2 Photo Water. Okay, it's probably fake. I don't think that photo is real. Yeah, probably AI or something else. Daniel's other arm is in there. Yeah, I saw that in Peyton List interview. But what's going on, guys? How's everyone's week going? Well, let's get Melissa and Underground on, because those are our guests for right now.
Bonsai. Oh, Underground's here too. That's a great surprise. Hey.
Yo, what's up? Hey, Melissa.
Hey, what's up? So what are your thoughts on what Peyton said?
I've just heard about it. I haven't watched the clip yet, but
you can put the
she went to this event and she got interviewed and she said some stuff about Cobra Kai. And, a lot of people keep telling me that she said that Tori's last scene is with Sam, so that's pretty interesting. Not in part 2, but like in her last scene of like the entire show is with Sam, which is pretty interesting.
I watched the whole clip. That's what I was wondering is like, was she talking about her final scene in part 2 or her final scene in the entire show, like in the entire series? That's what I was wondering. If do you want to post the clip?
I don't have it.
To me, I think it'll be in part 3.
So Roundtable said she was talking about her final scene in the entire show. Okay. I think that episode 6 will be a whole prequel. What happens before they go to the Sega Taikai? It's possible.
Yeah. I think we're gonna see. There was definitely a time skip between in episode 5 at the end. There had to have been a time skip.
Yeah. Too much happens off screen.
Yeah.
Do you think episode 15 is an epilogue? Absolutely. Absolutely.
What do you mean, like episode? What do you mean
epilogue? Like an epilogue. I think it'll be. I hope it's like an hour and 30. Hopefully.
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah, we pretty much have 2 months left, guys. Geeked Week is tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's not early in the morning like it usually is. It's at 8 p.m. Eastern time, so it's actually pretty late. It's at 5 p.m. my time.
Yeah.
Oh, we got Tristan here. What's up, Tristan?
Hey, Tristan. So, when part 2 comes out, so it'll be. See, I live in Florida, so
it's 8. So Florida's Eastern time, so it's 8 p.m. for you.
Yeah, so that will get part 2. Wow.
It's a Cobra Kai rapper. Terry Silver will probably be in most of part 2. Yeah, I hope so, because he was barely in part 1.
Yeah.
He wasn't even in part 1. Yeah, so
he could be maybe in the beginning.
He wasn't in part 1 at all. Excuse me. Yeah, 8 p.m.
I'm okay with because we'll probably have more of him. So.
Well, I wouldn't say he wasn't necessarily in part 2, in part 1. I wouldn't say that. We did see his mugshot.
Oh yeah.
I have a feeling we might not get a teaser tomorrow. Yeah, it'd be the most Netflix thing ever.
Yeah.
If they just
I still remember that season 4.
I don't
I
know.
still remember Geek Week from like years ago, dude. For like season 4. God.
Yeah, that was like 3 years ago. Like,
I don't know. I can't help but feel we're going to be getting some like
I think we'll
something
get
that sounds
something.
like a teaser.
Yeah.
I think we will. I have a feeling we'll get something. And I think we could get a teaser. I mean, I'm not getting my hopes up. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. I just have this feeling that that's what we can be getting, especially with the Zolo and Jacob there. You know, they're going to be running that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
It'd be so stupid if they don't give us a teaser to have Shola and Jacob there as correspondents. Yeah. Young Terry Silver was in part 1. Yes, he was.
Yes,
I think we'll see Daniel versus Terry, but this Daniel shows Mercy. You mean No Mercy or whatever? I think they might release a teaser in October. I think they might release a trailer like the end of October, like first week of November. Even when we were let down 3 years ago, they still showed that teasers, the teaser that was already released, but no teaser is released yet. Yeah, probably won't get a trailer until late October. Yeah, I could see that. To get a spin-off announcement, all I know is that a Miyagi prequel is being talked about. That's all I know.
Yeah. That would be sick if we got a teaser and a spinoff announcement. I don't know about the spinoff announcement though.
I mean, if I were them, I'd wait until the show's done before.
Until it's all the way done.
Yeah.
Well, those shows I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to School Spirits season 2. I heard that's supposed to come out in the fall of this year. I think that's what they. That's what I heard.
I'm looking forward to that show.
Stranger Things season 5 is supposed to come out in 2025 at some point. I don't know when though. But that's the final season, so that'll be fun. And The Boys season 5 in 2026. Those are the shows I'm looking forward to. And whenever Invincible season 3 comes out, whenever that comes
obviously,
out.
I think it's gonna come earlier than like when season 2 came out.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
For me, it's Avatar and Cobra Kai and Stranger Things.
Yeah, we got Stranger Things too. It's coming out next year.
I get a teaser and some part 1 bloopers. Okay.
Maybe.
You think Kim Sung-young? Well, yeah. I mean, I think he has.
I mean,
he's 100 years old.
He's like 100. He's like 120 years old.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Roundtable. That's expected to come out in the fall this year, but I'm looking forward to The Last of Us season. I heard that was good. I never played the games though, so I wasn't really into it. And I don't have HBO Max. I don't feel like paying for another streaming service.
Understandable.
Probably gonna split Stranger Things in 3 parts. They did season 4 in 2 parts, so I don't think they have enough episodes to split into 3 parts.
I actually like how they did the part 2 for the.
Yeah, because like they did the first 7 and then 8 and 9 in the
last episode was pretty much a whole movie.
Yeah, they actually did it. They actually did it right. So Boys season 5 starts filming November this year. Okay. The reason it's going to take another 2 years is because they got to do Gen V season 2. That's why it's going to take 2 years. That has to come out first. I was disappointed by the live action Avatar season 1. Hopefully season 2 will be better. I'm just not an Avatar guy. Just never piqued my interest. But if other people like it, that's okay. Season 5 Stranger Things is 8 episodes. Yeah, I heard. Kind of bounces back and forth with the seasons. Like, I don't remember how many were in season 1. I think there was like 8 in season 1, and then there's 9 in seasons 2 and 4, and then let's see, seasons 1 and 3 had 8 episodes. I think, I don't remember. That Netflix wants to stretch out Cobra and Stranger Things as long as they can. Yeah, because it's their best 2 shows. Because realistically, like, what else are you gonna watch on Netflix? You know.
Yeah. Yep.
Like their other originals are not that good.
Cobra Kai and Stranger Things are carrying Netflix now.
Yes.
You know, let's face that.
And Cobra Kai wasn't originally on Netflix; it was on YouTube. They bought it from YouTube. So technically, like Stranger Things is the only original thing they have that's actually good. Yeah, considering one of the Gen V actors died in a motorcycle accident, I'm surprised they're still filming Gen V. Yeah, I was curious how they're gonna handle that because season 1 ended with like all them trapped in like some like weird hospital thing or whatever. And then one of the actors who was a main character on that show passed away in a motorcycle accident. Very, very sad. So I don't know what they're gonna do with the character. I don't know if they're just gonna do like a time skip and like write his character off, say like he died or something. I don't know how they're gonna handle that because he was a main character on that show. But RIP to him. Last of Us season 2 is my most anticipated season next year. Really interesting.
Yeah, I'm excited for that because I really like season.
Yeah, 8, 9, 8. Yeah, so it's like a pattern. Netflix gonna be dead when Stranger Things and Cobra Kai in. Well, they have Wednesday, and you know, people are gonna fly over to that because of Jen Ortega.
People are still gonna have it just for like some of the movies. They're not gonna want to buy.
Yeah.
It's not gonna have as much hype as.
Yeah, I mean, as long as they have Jen Ortega for Wednesday, you know, people are gonna fly over to that.
Yeah, because that's like their that's kind of like their second. That's kind of like, oh, okay, well, Cobra Kai and Stranger Things done, so let's just get hooked on Wednesday now.
Yeah. And you got, you know, Karate Kid fans that love Cobra Kai, so like they'll still, you know, rewatch it. However, they don't. You know, once all the DVDs are out, you won't need Netflix to watch Cobra Kai. You just watch it on the DVDs. You know.
Yep.
That's also a thing. I can't wait to see Karate's Hector Ramp Part 3 video.
We all can't wait for that.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
Yo, that'll be funny.
We all can't wait for that.
Yeah, that'll be funny.
Should have promoted the crap out of that 90s show parts 2 and 3. They were both way better than the first season. I still got to watch part 3. I haven't watched it yet. I keep forgetting to watch it. I watched the first 2 parts. But yeah, I was, you know, a big fan of that 70s show.
Yeah, me too.
I rewatched it. Like I was watching it like a couple times. And then like when we're 2020 pandemic, we couldn't do anything. So it was just like binge watching, you know, classic popular shows. And like I binged, you know, that 70s show and it was hilarious. You know, it's one of the best, you know, comedy shows back then. So popular. So I'm glad they kind of brought it back. I don't think it's as good as the original show, but I do think it's a solid reboot.
Yeah.
You know? On the level of Cobra Kai, absolutely not. But But you know, I do like what they're, you know, doing with it.
Honestly, can you think of any reboot that's on the level of Cobra Kai?
No, not really.
Me neither.
No.
They released that 90s show part 3 2 months early and hardly anyone knew it. Yeah, I heard wasn't it supposed to come out like way later, like in October or something, and then they bumped it up to August. Karate gonna rage hard. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They released. Okay. Already read that one. Since there will be a Mexico dojo, that's a good indicator that he'll come back.
Yep.
Yeah, he's got a Mexican dojo. Thought the first season of that 90s show was okay, but nothing special. But parts 2 and 3 were great. Yeah, I thought part 1 was solid. Thought it was, you know, all right, but that part 2 was a lot better. Like what they did with some of like the new characters and, you know, some of the OGs. But yeah, I gotta watch part 3 at some point when I get the chance. It was supposed to come out in October, and it was in August. Yeah, I know. Hector the Goat.
Don't let Karate hear you say that. What's up,
What's up,
Robbie?
world? I assume this is CVO and on a trolling me on a fake account or whatever. But I have a feeling Danny Masterson fiasco has something to do with Netflix barely advertising that night show. Yeah, so Danny Masterson and Ashton Kutcher were in a show called The Ranch back in the day with Sam Elliott back in 2016. And it was a very funny show. And, it was very popular because, it was hilarious because, Sam Elliott's a great actor and all that. However, Danny Masterson got into some he got into a scandal. And, he got convicted of sexual assault. So he got sent to prison. He's in there for 45 years.
Damn.
Life. However, there's been reports that, I heard there was like a possibility that if he's on good behavior, he might get out. I don't think he will, though. I think he's, stuck there for a long time.
Oh, wow.
So he kind of just fucked up his career. But he was known as he was known as Hyde on that 70s show and Rooster in The Ranch. But when these allegations came up, Netflix fired him in 2017 and wrote off his character in The Ranch. So he was fired from Netflix, and then they investigated this from 2017 to 2023. 2023, he was finally convicted of it, and he was, sentenced to prison, like I just said. So he pretty much just tarnished his reputation and his career. Really, really sucks. But he has no one to blame but himself. Yeah, and his wife divorced him, and she's out of his life with his daughter. So really, really screwed up situation. So don't expect Hyde to return in that 90s show. It's not going to happen. I'd be very surprised they did. And Netflix owns it, so they can block it from happening because they fired him. So for obvious reasons, they better not nerf Hawk in part 2. Yeah,
I hope not.
I hope they give him some shine. Save Hector.
Yeah.
Sentence is 30 years to life. Okay. Yeah, it was something like that. Imagine they show the Cobra Kai stuff at the end of the event. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if they saved it for the very end.
I don't want to watch it.
Just make us wait through all the other shit that nobody cares about.
I'm okay with some more Stranger Things stuff.
Like I remember last year, they're like you're getting something, there's something big's happening or whatever, and they made us wait through all this stupid shit that nobody cares about. I'm like, who cares? Who cares? Who cares? I don't care. And then they show the skit, and I rant about it on the Cobra Kai Network stream. Which, ironically enough, that was the episode where Zonin talked with the hosts and Karate couldn't say anything. Robbie needs to win the tournament. I'm so tired of people saying, "Oh, Miguel needs to win. The show started with him, so it should end with him." Yeah, that is so fucking annoying, dude. I hate it.
There's a part 3, people.
It started with him. It should end with him.
There's got to be more. There's got to be more reasoning than that.
There's a whole other part.
3. Part 3, people.
If Netflix cancels that 90s show. Yeah, they tend to cancel good shows for no reason.
Yep.
But that's what they're known for. Hopefully they won't, since Hawk has already been shafted in seasons 5 to 6. Hopefully part 2 redeems him. Yeah. I think Miguel should get the big win in part 3 to end the show, but the Segai Taikai is part 2. Yeah, exactly, man.
Right.
Think Tori will live the. Nah, I don't see that happening.
Yeah, I mean, that's a little bit far-fetched, although I could see it happening when Sam moves out of the house and goes away to college.
Miguel's big win will be related to Hector in part 3. Yeah, I can totally see that.
Yep.
Just because this show started with Miguel doesn't mean he's winning. Yeah,
exactly.
Like it's not just about Miguel anymore. It's about everybody now.
Right.
Like there is no number one main character anymore. Like they're all the main character now. Netflix cancels that 90s show. I hope Prime picks it up. Yep. Amazon Prime does a lot better marketing job than Netflix does.
Honestly, you could make the argument that Miguel, Sam, Robbie, and Tori, and potentially even Hawk and Dimitri are now all the Karate Kids of this show.
Yeah.
And with and with Daniel, I mean, and with Anthony and Devin and Kenny as the next generation Karate Kids.
Yeah. Also, a guy who played a character at the Sekai Taikai said that most of the leaks from Discord, TikTok, and Reddit are completely fake. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, exactly.
Cobra Kai memes I see on social media calling the show cringe is getting ridiculous. Yeah, that's the sad part.
I'm okay with funny jokes, but people actually think the show's cringe after this season.
Yeah, Johnny and Daniel are the main characters. Yeah, I mean, it's their universe. Who do you think would win in a fight between Dimitri and Jay from that 90s show? Probably Dimitri. He knows karate. I mean,
is the Jay character not a fighter or something?
No, I don't remember the Jay character. I haven't watched the show in a while. Also, Frank Helmer confirmed the scene where Quan is kicking high is in season 6, episode 6. Yeah, so Quan is, or not Quan. We all know who Quan is. Frank Helmer is the costume designer for Cobra Kai. So he's somebody who works on the show. Michael Kelso's son. Yeah. Jay knows karate as well. Jay is Kelso's son. Yeah, I'll still take Dimitri. Kelso's the Kelsos are not smart at all.
Yeah, true.
I mean, every character Ashton Kutcher plays is an idiot. Like, I don't understand why. Like, he always plays the dumb character. Like he always plays the idiot. Like, I don't get it. Like, I think the bar scene with Tori and Robbie is in season 6, episode 7. Could be.
Maybe.
Kelso's daughter, Betsy Kelso, appears in part 3. I didn't even know they had a daughter. Wow.
Yeah, dude. No spoilers, please.
I think it's episode 6. Okay.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Maybe. At this point, it's anyone's guess.
Yeah. Kiara Kosarin. Robbie Keane, maybe it depends on how long the second tag is going to be.
I heard it's going to be, I heard it's going to be like an hour. Like the final episode is going to be like an hour of part 2.
Interesting.
I heard they're all going to be close to an hour. I heard they're all going to be close to an hour, all the episodes.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's going to last for like the most of part 2. So Yutaka will last 2 to 3 episodes. She was in Thundermans. Sega Tag. Yeah, it'll probably be all part 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that.
I hope they end the Seka Teka in part 2. I really do.
Yeah, because like part 3 needs to be the epilogue.
Yeah. Like I really hope. I think 5 episodes is enough. I mean, I'm hearing rumors that it might go into part 3, but I really hope that it's just rumors.
Yeah,
I mean,
same here.
I think it should end in part 2, and then part 3 should be like the aftermath of it, and like what happens back in the valley. You know.
Yeah. Yep.
Let's see. Hope episode 10 is 50 minutes. Won't be surprised if episodes 6 to 9 are half an hour, and episode 10 is like 49 minutes. I mean, they can't stretch out the tournament that much. I mean, what else are you supposed to do in part 2?
Yeah.
Like you like I'm sure you have the Sam, Axel, and Miguel stuff, but
like you got to milk it for all it's worth. You know, like you gotta stretch it out.
Yeah, yeah, you gotta make the best of it.
Yep.
Sometimes it's sometime between episodes 1 and 5 of part 1, Silver fled America and went to another country to find another dojo competing the Sekai Taika to work for. Huh. Might be some wrap up in episode 11.
Yeah, I heard I heard CVO said this, that he thinks that Axel might actually start off in a different dojo at the beginning of the Sekai Tekai, but Silver convinces him to join the his Iron Dragons. If that's if that's the dojo that he's the sensei of. I mean, what do you think? What do you think? Do you think that could happen? Because I find it hard to believe that students that were already a part of a part of another dojo that are already in the Sekai Tekai now can switch to different dojos like that. Like during the tournament.
I mean, I like the idea, but I assume
it sounds cool though.
Gotta be like I assume there's like a rule where like all the dojo rosters have to be like finalized before they actually go there.
That's what I was thinking too. That's what I was thinking too. And CVO and I discussed that, and I mean, like, I know all things are possible, but I just don't see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, same here. I don't see it either.
Let's see.
That's what I think too.
I wouldn't be surprised if Silver already got out of prison during the events of part 1.
And it's also like this too. What he saw could have just been another false leak, you know?
Yeah. Roundtail might be, since it's a world tournament, and it'll definitely be longer than Season 4's All Valley tournament. So this is Sekai Taika and not the All Valley. Yeah, that's why I want to be that's why I want it to be different than the All Valley.
Yeah.
My problem with Season 4 is that they rushed the All Valley. My ranking of each season, Cobra worst to best, would be worst to best. 2, 4, 3, 5, 1. Oh, you think 1's the best? Okay.
One is really good.
I think Axel will be the Iron Dragon. I think Axel will be in the Iron Dragons the whole time.
Yeah, so do I.
DJ Club Rules. We're good. How are you? Anything is possible. Yeah. I mean, I doubt Silver would become a sensei of another dojo since everyone knows you bribed a ref.
Yeah,
that's the interesting part.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. But like, not a lot of people care. Let's be honest. Like, not a lot of people care because as long as they're getting paid. Like, that's all that. Like, that's all that really matters. Like, morality doesn't really isn't like for some people. Morality isn't at the top. You know, like think back to like Mike Barnes. He was paid. He did all those things to Daniel, even though he knew they were wrong because he was being paid. He was being paid by Silver to do them. He knew they were wrong, but he was doing his job. He was doing what he was what Silver hired him to do. So it's like when you're being like people who say that, like money, money does talk, you know? So I could see Silver using his money to and paying some of the cent and paying and getting another dojo and people not caring because he has money of what he did for what he did because he has money because he's rich and he's paying them.
Multiple cast members, extras, and Underground left.
Oh, you're right, Underground?
Oh, he's right there.
Oh, okay.
Multiple cast members, extras, and minor characters have said most of those leaks are fake. Yeah, good on them. He could use a fake name of disguise. Yeah, it's very possible. Good. Maybe not a sensei, maybe just involved in the dojo. Yeah, maybe he's just putting, stock, buying, stock into a dojo.
That's what I mean. Money. It's like, that's what I mean. It's like, as long as they're getting paid, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what crime he's done.
I'm thinking we're getting a 24-second teaser. Okay. Remember to keep your expectations low, people, because you don't want to get disappointed. Nope. That's why I'm keeping my expectations low for the Patriots-Jets game tomorrow. I'm not going to get my hopes up.
Never have hope for the Patriots.
24 seconds too short. I think the teaser will be 45 to 50 seconds. Interesting. Sekai Taikai people are right when Silver obviously bribed that ref in season 5 and they said nothing and qualified Cobra Kai. Yeah, I mean, it was so blatant and obvious and clear today that he bribed the ref, but no one seemed to notice except for Tori. Like, it was so weird. Yeah. Just the way that plays out. Like, I'm like, they're looking at each other. Like, how do y'all not notice that something's off? Yep. Like, it's ridiculous.
I mean,
part one teaser was 30 seconds.
I mean, to be honest, though, I mean, Sam and Daniel and Chosen and Miguel all kind of noticed something was off, but they didn't know that he bribed the ref, but they did know something was wrong.
Yeah.
They were just like, make sure you make the points like, no.
So like, obvious that
you can't even overturn them.
Yeah, like it was getting to the point where like Sam was scoring like points that were just like undeniable that like the ref just had no choice. Like he had to like just.
And
like
Silver
he couldn't overturn any of those.
And Silver was like, so looked like Silver was like he like the ref looked at Silver and Silver was like, no, don't give it to her. And he was like, I have no choice.
Yeah.
So it was like he was like so
because if he overturned those, then he would obviously like freaking be known for
he's like, you want your money?
Like how is he supposed to overturn those? He would just get in trouble.
Yeah, and the thing of it is too, like, yeah, Silver would pay him, but he lose his job. Is like even if Silver doesn't pay him, he still gets to keep his job. He still gets money anyway. So
yeah.
Granted, it's probably a lot less than what Silver was offering, but still.
Yeah. Season 5 teaser was 1 minute. Season 4 teaser was 1 minute. Maybe a Sekai Taikai teaser promo we're getting tomorrow. Let's see it. DJ. Doesn't help that they thought the ref in season 5 was incompetent, not Brian.
Well, they're not wrong.
Yeah. I mean, they weren't wrong, but they didn't know he was paid off.
But they're not wrong.
The ref was like,
the
ref was like, what the hell am I supposed to do? Like, that's so obvious. I can't, there's no way I can like hop, skip around. Like there's no way I can there's no way I can find like a loophole to make it look
if
like
the points were like near out of bounds, and he can find a way to overturn them. He can just say, "Oh, he hit her out of bounds."
There's nothing he can do.
Right, and it was like, but Silver didn't want Sam to get the point, and like, boy, was he mad when she got it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. There's just there's no way Devin was winning that. I'm just gonna be honest.
No. There's no way she's not. There's no way she's gonna make it far on the Sekai Tech guy, either.
Yeah, Silver was mad, bro, when he Akidoka on the Sekai Tech. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't stand. Yeah, Cardi doesn't like Kenny in season 5 either. That's why I thought he'd be happy with the diarrhea thing, but apparently not.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to Silver coming back. Yeah, I think we all are. I think as cool as Kreese is as a villain or an antagonist.
Nobody beats Silver.
As soon as Silver was brought into the show, you knew he was going to take over as the villain.
Yep.
It was inevitable.
Nobody beats Silver.
Yeah, he's a psycho, that one.
Yep. I hope we get, like, I know this is kind of far-fetched, but, like, and I know it's probably not going to happen, but it's like, I hope we get, like, just, like, one interaction between Silver and Amanda where just, like, Amanda's not, like, where Amanda kind of, like, redeems herself, where she's not fooled by Silver one little bit. Like,
yeah.
And even tries to hit him. Like, because I'm sorry, like, I didn't like how Amanda just, like, in season 5, like, she just, like, her just taking Silver's word for everything, and to the point where she leaves her own husband, and when he clearly needs her support, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like when you go back and watch that scene, it's just like it kind of like you're so on Daniel's side, like it makes Amanda look like really bad, you know, like a bad wife for doing that.
Yeah. The only one who brought Amanda back to reality was her cousin, Jessica.
Yeah, but it's like Daniel, but it's like she never really believes Daniel until she sees the truth with her own eyes, or she hears it from somebody else. It's like, why not believe Daniel's your husband? You should you should believe in you've been married to him for what, for more than 20 years. You have 2 kids with him. It's like, why won't you try, you know, like, why won't you believe him? You know, why don't you believe him? Take his word.
Yeah, that was her first mistake.
Yeah. And credits to Chosen too, because he was the only one. He believed Daniel throughout the entire. He was there for Daniel throughout the entire season. Like when everybody else, I mean, Sam would have been there too if Daniel had let her, you know. But like, Daniel didn't want her involved, so that's on Daniel right there. Like. Sam, you know, Sam wanted to be involved. She wanted to be there for Daniel, but Daniel was like, let me handle this. Let me do this on my own. So
we're gonna elevate part 2. Yeah. I want to see Silver and Miguel interaction. They never talked once, though. It would be interesting. Greatest villain in the show. Yeah. As soon as he was brought back into the show, we all knew he was gonna be.
I love like Kreese in season 3, but I don't like really Kreese.
Yeah, like Kreese,
like right now.
Kreese was a great villain in season 3, but like you knew once Silver was brought back, you knew like Kreese was gonna get pushed off like an antagonist.
Now he doesn't feel as special now since we already saw.
Nope.
Like he doesn't really feel like a villain anymore. He feels like an antagonist.
Yeah.
Like what reason do you really have to go against like Miyagi-Do
More like an anti-villain for me.
Yeah,
at least,
like
you know?
What reason does he
like
really
obviously
go against,
like like obviously what he's doing right now in season 6 is not right. But he's not like the main villain. Like I still think Silver is.
Yeah.
Because what really reason does he have to go against the Miyagi-Dos right now? Like nothing.
Yeah.
He just wants to do this tournament or something.
Yeah, he just wants to keep Cobra Kai going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might get
But
a
not to stop him
flashback
in Korea.
of Master Kim teaching Silver the Silver Bullet. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel bad for Silver during season 4 because Kreese. What Kreese was doing to Silver in season 4 was messed up. Not even gonna lie. It's like they went through, war together, and just him just triggering his PTSD like that willingly to his best friend just absolutely messed up.
Yep.
Karma's a bitch. Yeah. Also, both Silver and Kreese haven't interacted with either of Daniel's kids. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that Silver. I think Silver may try to manipulate Sam, but Sam's just going to be like, tell him to go shove off.
Yeah.
Like she's not going to go for it. You got to give Sam credit where credit is due. Like she'll always be loyal to her father. Like honestly, I think she would have believed. I think that if she was given the opportunity, she would have believed Daniel and see, like if anybody asked her, she would have believed Daniel about Silver. Like she would not have been fooled. Like she would have heeded her father's warning.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you think, CKW?
I agree.
What about you guys?
As we get Silver's interaction, tells her to join him because Tori betrayed her and she joined back with Kreese. I don't see that happening. It just doesn't make sense. Like it just wouldn't make logical sense for Sam to do that.
No. Like she's very pure.
Who would I rather wait? What?
Just imagine Sensei Kim Daeun try and manipulate Sam when they finally interact. I don't think she's gonna bother with Sam because they have Tori. Like Kreese are gonna want Sam.
Yeah. So imagine Sensei Kim were to try. Yeah, I know Sensei Kim doesn't like Tori, but she doesn't like Sam either. Like she has no respect for Sam.
No.
Like she told Tori, just make this quick. Like just get this over with already. Like she had absolutely no respect for Sam.
Yeah, and honestly, she tried to put Sam in a chokehold the minute Sam interfered with her fight with Tori.
Yeah, but Sam tells Silver that I'm not joining the dojo. You hurt my father. Okay. Kreese messed Silver's head in season 4 about the past. Is probably what he meant. Kreese is putting all his stock in Tori. Yeah, he did the same thing in season 4 where he told Silver to fuck off and let her fight her own way, and it worked. So he's putting all his, faith in Tori.
Yeah. Yep.
Remember, Silver was living a perfect life in season 4. Yeah, I mean, he had a nice woman on his side, nice house, peaceful life, and then out of nowhere, Kreese pops back. Like, you want to come back to Cobra Kai and like help me beat, LaRusso and Lawrence and take over the valley? Nah, I'm good.
This just proves what a drug Kreese is.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah. Like she put her in a chokehold.
It was like one of those things where like Sensei Kim's like, I do not want to lose to this girl. Like I don't want to lose to her. Like it's like karate not wanting to lose to the Cowboys and the Eagles.
Yeah. It's like but she, like I said this before, I think she views Sam as a bigger threat than she does Tori.
Yeah.
I know people kind of like tend to think that's ridiculous, but I mean, when you look at it, it's like it's like you can see, like she has no respect for Sam at all. None. And like she took one look at her and it was like she didn't even take her that seriously as a fighter,
Yeah.
She's like, "Are you kidding me?"
Grace is really good at saying the right things to get people to his side. He did with Johnny season 2, Silver season 4, Tori season 6. Yeah, that's just what he does. Terrence was living that great happy life. Terrence.
Yeah. Yep.
Terrence. Another funny thing is that both Tori and Devin did worse against Kim in a 2v1 than Sam in a 1v1.
Yeah. That's another thing that people need to remember. Like Sam actually is the only one of the kids that actually Kim is a sensei, and Sam is the only one of the kids that actually took on a sensei, was able to actually match, was able to actually do really well against her in a fight, Like in terms of skill.
For for a few seconds. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, for like a little few seconds, she was actually able to hang with her for.
Yeah. Like people underestimate Sam's skills as a fighter.
Kenny had plot armor in season 5. I wouldn't say plot armor; they just buffed him way too much.
Yep.
Terrence and Cheyenne Endgame.
Oh God.
Yes,
doubt it.
I wonder how Cheyenne reacted to the news of Silver's arrest. And it was probably like, well, thank God I'm not with him anymore, or whatever.
Yeah.
But it sucked for her because they were probably together for how long?
We need the return of Terrence by the end of the show.
Terrence.
Oh God.
Terrence. Nice, lovely friends you got here, Terrence.
Yeah.
There's also that one artsy guy with the glasses. Oh God, that guy was a weirdo. He's like, you have a nice jawline. I've never seen it so perfect. I'm like, what the fuck? Imagine part 2 starts with Silver playing the piano in prison. That would be funny, I guess. Even characters like Hawk wouldn't have been able to do something like that, as he would also have got destroyed, just like Tori.
Yeah,
Dude was zesty.
Yeah, that is kind of true considering how they nerfed Hawk. Considering how they nerfed Hawk in season 5, that is true.
Yeah.
Have you guys heard any theories for part 2, season 6?
The actress who plays Kim Dae-yoon said her favorite Kim Dae-yoon fight is in season 6 when she fights Julie Pierce, hopefully. I hope so.
Hopefully, yeah. She didn't fight in part 1, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't heard any theories yet. Any new ones.
What if Hawk also tries to get Tori back in Miyagi-Do? Because I forgot Hawk was brainwashed by Kreese in season 3. Maybe. But I think they'll give that to Robbie or Sam.
Yeah, or Robbie and Sam.
Robbie and Sam.
Devin. And
Devin. Yeah, I mean, what I think's gonna happen is Devin's gonna get cocky, and I think Devin's gonna get injured by Tori because she's not in the right headspace. And I think Dimitri gets injured by Quan. And then that's when Anthony and Kenny have to come to Spain as backups, as injury reserves. Maybe Terry Silver will force Sam to make her join. That's not gonna happen.
No.
How the heck is he gonna force her to join?
He may try to manipulate her just to get to Daniel. Like he may just to get to Daniel, like he knows what that would do to Daniel if that happened. But like he doesn't want LaRusso in his dojo.
Rather prefer that Sam is the one who brings Tori back to light. Yeah.
I really
that
hope
would be cool.
Yeah, and something to add on to what you said about Devin getting injured by Tori, I think that would actually be a good realization moment for Johnny, because then he'll finally understand why Daniel stopped the fight between Sam and Tori. Like before he couldn't get it. Before he didn't understand it. He didn't understand Daniel's perspective. But when he sees Devin get injured by Tori, and with this time not being able to do anything about it, then he'll get it. He'll understand. And like Daniel, like I could see a scene where Johnny looks at Daniel devastated what happened to Devin, and Daniel just like eyes him saying, now do you understand why I stopped that fight between my daughter and Tori? Do you get it now, girl dad?
Imagine the score when Dimitri gets injured, though, and Yasmin sees it on TV. Yeah, Chosen was talking about that. She's going to feel so guilty.
Yeah.
I actually think Chosen may play a part in it, too. We saw that Chosen and her had a connection. Chosen will join Johnny and Daniel sometime. That's like a tight guy. I was hoping they would go all in with that, but Chosen took off for Okinawa.
Yeah. But we're going to see him again in part 2. So we're going to see him again.
I'm glad we're at least getting him back in part 2.
Yeah.
I'm going to head out. See you guys next week. All right. Good night, DJ Club Rules. Thanks for popping on the stream.
Night.
I think Chosen will be in the Psycho Type guy. Yeah, they're going to need his help because, especially with Cobra Kai.
Yep, big time.
Is okay, and they're so off balance. They're gonna need Chosen to bring that balance back.
And that's another thing too. You notice how Sam's probably gonna be the only balanced fighter. So right now, like at least in the beginning of part 2, she's gonna be the only balanced one, because the rest of them are like off balance right now.
Yeah.
Not focused. Yeah. Like she's the only one that's focused right now. Yeah, she feels bad about seeing Tori over Cobra Kai, but like it's like she didn't do anything to cause it, so it's like she doesn't feel guilt, like she didn't do anything to cause it.
Yeah.
So she doesn't have any cause to feel guilty or anything that will make her lose focus.
Yeah.
If anything, that's gonna help make her gain, like if anything, that's gonna help her that's gonna allow her focus to be even stronger now.
Yeah. So Okinawa scenes will probably be in episode 6, 7, and you could join up with them in either 7 or 8. During season 5, when Chosen was there, everyone was on the same page.
Oh,
we're going to need Chosen to teach Sam, Rob, and Miguel the pressure points.
Oh, I just thought of this. Imagine if Sam, Robbie, or Miguel uses the pressure points on either Zara, Quan, or Axel to get the win. Like, just imagine that.
Yeah, it would be cool.
That'd be awesome.
That's if they learn those moves, which would be cool.
Yeah. Huh.
They probably will, since it's the last season and it's a world tournament.
Yeah.
And Mike Barnes always said people have died. I don't think he would make that up just to scare them. I'd take Mike Barnes for his word. What I think is that Miyagi-Do will be off balance early. Cobra Kai is 100% right now, but they flip-flop at the end of the tournament. Miyagi-Do will be 100%, and Cobra Kai will be off balance. Yeah, that's why I don't believe. Oh, sorry, that's why I don't agree with Noah, where he thinks Cobra Kai is going to win because Miyagi-Do is off balance.
Yeah.
I understood what he said about like, there's no way they're gonna have Miyagi-Do lose.
They can fix it as they go. So
they can't lose again.
Like they can't go 0-3 in the tournament in the show.
They haven't fully won a tournament together. Miyagi-Do hasn't fully won a tournament.
Like Miyagi-Do has not won a tournament since 1985.
Like Hawk obviously won for Miyagi-Do, but they didn't win the tournament fully because
like they gotta
end on the other side.
They gotta end that 30-year tournament drought.
Yep.
Zara, Axel, and Quan wouldn't stand a chance against the main three, Miguel, Robbie, Sam. Well, yeah, obviously not.
I could see either Robbie or Sam using the pressure points.
Yeah.
Now, I could actually see maybe Sam using the pressure points in the tournament against Zara. But outside of it, I could see Robbie outside of the tournament. I could see where Robbie uses it against Quan on the outside, because that's going to be like the fight they have outside of the tournament. That's going to be a real fight. That's going to be a real fight to the death.
Yeah. Since Robbie's the captain and will be in the individual finals, Miguel and Hawk will probably have their best moments in the team fights. Yeah, however the frick it works.
Yeah, they're gonna they're like Miguel, Hawk, and even Tori, even though she's on Cobra Kai's side, they're gonna really lower the competition down. Like they're gonna really Sam and Robbie are gonna win because of them. Like they're gonna really if Sam and Robbie do win, it's gonna be because of them. Because they really broke down the competition, like Robbie and Hawk and Tori, even though she's on the other side, they really broke down the competition.
Yeah.
You guys know what I mean? You guys know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For part 2, I really hope that we see a Sensei bracket or something.
Yeah,
that'd be cool. Hawk will save the team. That was an accident. What? Gonna get them higher on the scoreboard. Click the wrong thing.
What are you talking about? Round table.
Ah, crap. Tristan left. Oh, he's back.
Oh, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, good.
Anyone else still here?
Yep.
Yeah, we're all here.
Yeah. So, what best theories have you heard, CKW, like that you just really like?
I don't know.
Just like for part 2.
I think Kenny, Johnny Miyagi-Do will also give them a boost. Jacob said that Kenny goes hard in the second Taika. Yeah, Jacob Bertrand also said you can't make everybody happy. So
yeah. You're always going to end up pissing somebody off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he even said Robbie, let Robbie have a shine. Like if he's saying that,
yeah, Zolo himself said that. Was it Zolo?
I think Kenny Joe Miyagi. Okay, I already read this.
Yeah, was it Zolo or Jacob that said let Robbie have his shine?
Yeah. I could see Hawk versus Quan outside of the second Taika. Yeah, I see it happening in the tournament too. That's probably my favorite fight prediction is Robbie versus Quan. Because it just makes too much sense.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I can see Hawk versus Quan too.
Yeah. I could also see outside of the tournament, I could also see Miguel versus Quan.
Miguel versus Quan. I can see more than Hawk versus Quan.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? I could see Miguel, Hawk, and Robbie, all three of them against Quan at the same time. Like, think back to that fight that they had. Think back to that trio fight that we had back in part 1 of season 6, where it was Yoon and his gang against Quan, and Quan beat them easily. Imagine we get a repeat of that with Miguel, Robbie, and Hawk versus Quan, but this time they're the ones that get the better of him.
Yeah.
How embarrassing would that be for Quan?
Yeah. It's gonna take a lot to take him down. Miguel, Robbie, and Hawk versus Axel, Quan, and Yoon. I don't think Axel would side with Cobra Kai though.
No.
I think Miguel beats Axel, and then that's all we see of him. Like, I think they're just doing the Axel stuff just to strengthen Miguel and Sam's relationship. That's what I think.
No, that's a good prediction because that's what I think too. That's what I think as well.
Like, it hasn't been tested in a while.
No. And I would like to see Miguel trust Sam.
Because they split up twice now, and they've gotten together 3 times now. So,
and honestly, I think it would serve as a great redemption arc for Miguel, where he chooses to trust Sam. You know, like he never really trusted Sam. He didn't trust Sam in season 1, and that's like he sees her walking on the beach with some guy, which I get is enough to make you're not going to be happy with. But come on, you trust your girlfriend, you know.
I'm kind of holding hands, and he's drunk. He's kind of drunk too, so it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean, it's like,
and especially when you're angry,
and not believing her when she says that there was nothing going. There was nothing going on. But like even then, like even before that, like the episode before that, he was immediately starting to jump to the wrong conclusions about like Robbie and Sam, and it's like, and like Dimitri even said, Sam's giving you no reasons to not to trust her. Not trust her.
Yeah. You should have listened to Dimitri.
Yeah, you should have listened. It's just like, imagine you're drunk, you're already mad, and then you see her come, like she hasn't answered you all day, and you see her come with another dude. I'd probably be pissed too, especially if I'm drunk. I would.
Right, but I mean, he wouldn't even give her a chance to explain.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually drunk people are not reasonable, so.
It's funny how many theories people have about Axel. We haven't heard a line of dialogue from him yet. Yeah, that's the crazy part. It's like everybody's talking to him. I'm like, this dude hasn't had a word of dialogue yet. You guys are hyping him up. Who will fight the kids in part 3 then? I don't know. Maybe it's the kids versus the adults. I don't know.
It could be. It could also be. when you think about it, it could be like Cobra Kai and Iron Dragons all together, like going after the Miyagi-Do kids. Like not like on the same team, like not just like together, you know? Like they just have one thing in mind, and that's going after them.
Yeah.
And also
although this guy thinks Kwan's not going to be in part 3. So
yeah. And something else too. I kind of would like where to have like a scene where Tori saves Sam from maybe Zara or somebody, like kind of like a reversal of what we got at the end of at the end of season 5, episode 10, like where Sam saved Tori from Kim. Let's have Tori save Sam.
Yeah.
Be the one to save Sam from either Kim or Zara. You know?
Yeah. Definitely think the adult fights will probably be more focused in part 3.
I think the kids are going to fight actually with the adults at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that, Caleb. Al confirmed in the podcast. Okay.
Confirmed what in a podcast?
Oh, Kwan's not in part 3, apparently.
Yeah. So something happens after the tournament in part 2. Because then that's actually proof that the Sekai Tekai has to end in part 2. Because if he's not in part, because Kwan's in the tournament. So
will it be episode 10 or 11 that Tori leaves Cobra Kai? Probably like the start of part 3.
Yeah.
That's what I would say. So I think the Sekai Taikai will be the entirety of part 2, and she has to be compete.
I feel like the first 2 episodes will be set up, and then we'll get like 2 or 3 episodes of the Sekai Tekai.
Rao's quote was, "The new Korean characters arc out after 10 episodes." Just because they're arcs out, I don't think that means they're not going to be in the 3rd part. Like, what the hell are they supposed to do in part 3?
Yeah.
I would not shock me at all if Silver burns down Miyagi-Do in part 3.
Honestly, no, I wouldn't. That's a theory that I've had.
Like I know how karate doesn't like it, and I don't blame him because it's such a.
I didn't love it at first, but maybe after the last season,
it's such a sacred place, part of the franchise. But like, it would serve the story well, an emotional way.
I just thought of something. Like, since we know Master Kim is involved, what if he actually orders Silver? What if he actually makes the order that Miyagi-Do gets burned down?
That'd be wild.
Wow, that'd be crazy.
I like the idea Silver does it. Like at first, I didn't love it.
No. So, like, Silver would probably still do it. Like, Silver would probably arrange it, but imagine if it's Master Kim's idea.
Wait, how would he interact, Silver?
Like, he could still go to South Korea. Like I said, there's a time skip.
Yeah, Silver's gonna be in some trouble.
Remember, this second Tekai was Silver's idea though. It was more Silver's idea.
Want to get revenge on him. But what do you want to do with Kwan Part 3? Well, what the hell are they supposed to do in part 3? Like,
and it's like Kwan's not going to be in part.
Like if the adults, if the adults are going to fight somebody, then what the frick did the kids do?
Yeah.
Like I'm asking you, Robbie Keane. Want them to go on the Olympic basketball team? I agree with karate in this one. Yeah, I don't blame you.
It's understandable. I didn't like it at first, but I might like it. It's the last season. Just go all in, do some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Honestly, part 2 should be the end of Kwan, in my opinion. Okay, then what do you have the kids doing in part 3 then, Mr. Keane? I don't even know if this is the real Jedi Joe or not. I'm not sure.
No, it's not. I checked.
Okay, it's not. Of course it's not.
So Kwan's not in part 3.
Yeah, I did.
Kwan's not in part 3. Since Silver might be the sensei of the Iron Dragons, they're probably gonna get the their most focus, you know?
Yeah, the way Master Kim talks is hilarious. Like I always do the impression for karate to bug karate. And he's like, seriously?
Yeah. But CKW, since Kwan's not going to be in part 3, do you think that means that they'll focus more on the Iron Dragons being the main?
Nah, I don't think so.
They're going to have something for the kids.
Yeah, I just don't know what.
They're going to have something.
Love how Master Kim says, no.
Yeah.
Master Kim, maybe you didn't understand. Hey!
Yeah.
That
was hilarious. Understand this. And he uses his cane to punch Kreese in the gut. Like, understand this.
I understand.
But I don't know. I don't know about the Iron Dragons not being the main focus in part 3. If Silver's the main if Silver's the sensei of it, because if he's the final boss, you know, if he, you know what I mean, CKW.
I just don't see it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, and you could be right. You could be right.
You could be
right. Yeah, I mean, you could be right. So
you have him fight. Yeah, you have fight a dojo not named Cobra Kai, and like the last part of Cobra Kai just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it's like saying it out loud. Like I was thinking it, but you ever notice when you think about something until you say it out loud, and then it's like, yeah, that doesn't make sense. You know, you ever have that? You ever have that? Those.
Yeah.
Like where you think something, you think it sounds cool, but then you say it out loud, and then you're thinking like, no, that makes no sense.
Yeah. Sometimes, yeah.
Ralph was joking about Kwan not being in part 3, similar to how Hayden tried to trick us and things. Season 6 only had 10 episodes. Yeah, I mean, Watch Party tried to warn us, so, you know.
Yeah.
The Seikai Taikai ends in part 2. What are they going to do for 5 more episodes? I mean, it's the epilogue of some sort, but we'll see.
Yeah. We're going to find how part 2 ends is going to set up part 3.
Yeah, because like we don't know anything about part 3, which is interesting. I think in part 3, Terry Silver tried to retake Cobra Kai to get revenge on Johnny, Daniel, and Chosen. Yeah, I can see it.
Right, but Cobra Kai doesn't exist anymore in the Valley. Like it's not in the Valley anymore.
Yes, so I forgot about that. It's banned from the Valley. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Ralph didn't seem like he was joking, but the way he phrased it was weird. Hope so. If you're gonna have Silver on Iron Dragons, then why just throw that away in part 3? Because nobody cares, bro. Like, nobody cares. Hopefully Ralph was joking about Quan not in part 3. Okay. The Iron Dragons are a means to an end. Like, right? It's a dumb name anyway. Like, the only reason Silver's even putting stock into it is because he can't enter a dojo named Cobra Kai, because that Kreese and Kim already have Cobra Kai entered in there.
Yep.
That's the only reason why, because he needs a dojo, so he has like a spot in the tournament, because he's not allied with Kreese anymore. He's not allied with Sensei Kim anymore.
He's not allied with anyone anymore.
Like, he literally has nobody on his side. Like, nobody.
Except for maybe possibly Master Kim.
Yeah, like, I'm sure Master Kim likes him because he takes orders with no question. He gives out orders, but he also, took orders as well. Yeah. And, that's why Master Kim doesn't like Kreese, because Kreese challenged him back then and now. And, he doesn't like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Watch Party thought she was going to be in part 1 and she wasn't in there.
Yeah.
I thought it was possible.
Yeah, I thought
Stingray is going to bring his Cobra Kai dojo. Stingray. Also, Iron Dragon sounds more like something from an anime. Exactly. It sounds like something right out of anime.
Yeah. Iron Dragons.
Like, it's the most cringy thing ever. Like, finally something me and Karate can agree on.
Yeah.
Honestly, Iron Dragons. Okay, I just read this one. What the hell am I doing? What do you want to see in the teaser if we do get it tomorrow? I don't know.
Tell you what I want to see.
Silver's going to be like Master Kim's puppet right hand man.
Yeah, I'll tell you what I want to see. If we get a teaser, and that's a big if. If we get a teaser, I hope we kind of see like an expansion on the Sekai Tekai. Maybe a little bit of dialogue with Axel and Zara and some of the characters. And we see a little bit of the outside of we see a little bit of Barcelona, a little bit. Like maybe we get maybe one training scene. We get one training clip with Johnny, Daniel, and the kids, and maybe a scene with and maybe a clip with Kim maybe training Tori, and that's it.
I agree with you on that.
I know Stingray is going to be involved since he's basically wrote the Laurel story. Yeah, he's just there for comedic relief. Episodes are not done yet.
Yep.
I would love to hear both Zara and Axel's voice for the first time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine Quan makes fun of Alex
He would do that.
Yeah.
He would do that.
I can see him doing that.
He would definitely do something like that. Like worse than Kyler. Like way worse than Kyler.
Yeah. Difference is Quan actually has skill to back up his fighting. Kyler doesn't.
Yeah, Quan can actually back up his trash talk.
Yeah, he'll probably make fun of his mohawk too. He'll be like, "What's that on your lip, bro?" Suction mode on. What the heck? Exception, Quan is a real killer in part 1. Quan could have taken on Miguel, Robbie, and Hawk at the same time.
Yeah.
I doubt that, but okay. I can see Quan bullying all of the Miyagi-Dos, even Sam and Tori. Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
What is it, bro? Okay, how do you? What evidence do you have supporting that? And experience does not matter sometimes. Okay, like Miguel in season 1 was training longer than Robbie was, and Robbie almost beat him with an injured shoulder. So I don't want to hear it. If Quan tries to start something with Sam, Sam better use pressure points on him. Yeah, well, it's just someone's got to teach him to her, though.
Yeah. Yeah, Chosen better teach him to her. Or Daniel.
I can see Miguel take on Quan, yeah. I don't know about Hawk or Robbie. Bro, Miguel and Robbie are on the same level, dude. Stop the bullshit. Like, yes, Miguel is better skill-wise and experience-wise, but Robbie's up there with them. Like, that is the most jabroni take ever. You're going off experience and you say Bert is better than Kyler. What? Robbie Keane, so has Sam. She's been training since she was like 8. Yeah, so is Sam going to beat Robbie since she has more experience?
Yeah, and experience doesn't always count, especially when you have plot armor, especially when
Like,
you have plot on his side.
It's a useful tool to use, but it doesn't guarantee you're going to win.
Yeah, especially when you know what character has plot on their side.
Yeah.
Like take Dan, like let's be real. Let's go back to the Karate Kid. Daniel had how many weeks of training?
Oh yeah, exactly. Johnny Lawrence, who
had
was
how many years of training?
Who was coming off back-to-back All Valley championships, was going for a three-peat, and he was losing to a kid he lost to a kid who, may I remind you, was injured because Kreese had Bobby, injure his leg, and he still lost to him, and he had less experience.
Right, yeah, 2 months of training.
So yeah, that was the most jabroni take ever.
And also, Chosen had been training his whole life, and he got beat by and Daniel and who beat him after only 6 months of training? Daniel.
Yeah.
And Mike, a national tournament champion who'd been training and doing karate for years, got beat by Daniel after what, a year, also a year of training?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At this point, Robbie and Sam are equally matched. Robbie definitely is more aggressive than she does. I just hope Quan doesn't get nerfed. I hope Robbie doesn't get nerfed.
He would have beat Daniel if he hadn't listened to Silver.
Yeah.
But Daniel still beat him. Daniel still beat him. Well, yeah, because he did beat him because it was what was it, a death match or something?
Yeah, sudden death overtime.
Sudden
So
death overtime.
He just needed 1 point to win.
Yeah, so he did beat him. Yeah, when you go into sudden death overtime, you only need 1 point to win. And you get that point that you win the whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're all hoping that.
Yeah, they need to do that.
Yeah. Yep. Well, yeah, in reality, Mike should have won, but we're not in reality. We're not talking about reality.
This is fiction.
Right.
Yeah, and just because you're the better fighter on paper does not guarantee you're going to win.
Exactly. I mean, Daniel still beat him no matter what.
It was the kata that caught Mike off, and that's another. Yeah, he got distracted by that. And he put himself in that situation by listening to Silver's stupid plan, and he got set up for failure.
Yeah, no. Mike did not win that tournament. He didn't win. Daniel did.
No. If you're saying Mike won, then go rewatch Karate Kid 3 and then come back. Or you can go argue with a brick wall, because that is a jabroni take. You think Yoon and Miguel will fight in the Sega Taikai, and Miguel will beat him? I really don't care about Yoon. I really don't. Like, this dude, like, got waxed by... He's supposed to be the best fighter in the dojo, and he got freaking waxed by Quan. And, like, it was so bad that Kim Dae-yoon looked frightened.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yep.
She did.
Like, yeah.
Like, she was scared and heartbroken at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah, if they put plot on her side, yeah.
See, since Cobra is fixing to show anything as possible, Sam Robbie fun. Season 4 of could easily meet Sam win. I mean, that was the original plan, was for her and Robbie to win. But
yeah,
the boys girls bracket didn't exist in season. Okay, that's what a lot of people were saying, that the Robbie and Sam would have happened.
But yeah, how insane would that have been if Robbie and Sam fought against each other in the tournament?
That was what a lot of people were predicting before season 4 came out, because Mary Mauser reposted a graphic of like Lawrence versus LaRusso, and then she quickly deleted it. People are like, "Uh-oh, what does that mean? Is that a spoiler?" But no. But as soon as that got debunked in like November, early December, people stopped talking about it.
Yeah.
The boys grow. Okay, why do I keep reading the same comments? I don't know why I keep doing that. He's just backup Korean character. Quan is the focus. Yeah. Not gonna lie, that fight with Sam versus Robbie in the finals would be... Yeah, and like, I was not a big fan of that matchup because I wanted Robbie to win. And I felt like if that matchup happened, Robbie was going to be holding back
Yeah.
Because of their history. And
Yep.
he did and he was in season 4 All Valley, he was holding back because of Kenny.
Yeah.
Like, it got to the point where Kreese was like, are you fighting your friend or your opponent? And the reason he lost against Hawk was he got distracted by Kenny because he saw what Kenny was turning into. And Robbie had multiple opportunities to secure that W and win the All Valley. In fact, Pascal, I listened to all of his music leading up to that season.
Yeah, that would have been one hell of a match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad Hawk fought Robbie in the finals. Yeah, it was a good fight. One of the best in the show. Like, season 4 had barely had any fights, so that fight was awesome. Probably the best fight of that season besides Johnny versus Terry Silver. Yeah, Silver versus Chosen's the best fight in the show, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, mine too. Like, the weapons fight was so awesome. What so you sure there's nothing that you're hoping?
I mean, if Hawk could defeat Robbie, I personally think Sam could pull it off if she were to be fighting for the right values and fully locked in. Hawk's best season so far was season 3, but I don't know, part 2 and part 3 could probably change that. Season 3 Hawk was peak in my opinion. Season 4 Hawk, was better fighting wise, but if you're talking about arc, I do like his season 3 arc better than his other arcs.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was a little disappointed that season 4 had almost no fight scene except for the prom fight, Johnny versus Silver. Yeah, there was no fights through the middle of the season. So that's why I like that there's a fight every episode in season 6. Daniel versus Silver in the season 5 finale. Yeah, that was amazing. Amazing. That was peak right there. So I love season 5. There was a lot of fights. Yeah, there was a lot of good ones. The best across the show. Season 5 was okay. I'm glad it didn't end there. Yeah, Karate believes that they should have ended with season 5 and changed a couple things, which, you could have ended there. I think you could have changed, the whole Kreese thing, and you could have ended it there. And then you could have done a movie for the Saikai Taikai. I think that would have worked as well.
Yeah, what do you think, CKW? Do you think they should have ended it at season 5? Or not? Now that we've seen part 1?
I mean, if you change the Kreese stuff, like if you don't have Kreese break out of prison, then I think, you could have just ended it there.
Yeah.
Because, Silver was in jail, Cobra Kai was dead. Johnny and Daniel were on good terms. Sam and Tori were on good terms. Miguel and Robbie were on good terms. The couples were back together. Both the adult couples and the teenage couples. So, you could have just, ended it there, and then they didn't need to compete in the Saikai Taikai because without Cobra Kai, there's no competition.
Yeah.
And then with Kreese, if he had just waited like a couple more hours, the charges would have been dropped. They would have been put on silver, and he would have been released. And he could have just rode off into the sunset and retired.
Although I actually wouldn't have put it past Daniel and Johnny to make sure the charges stick by pressing charges of their own for assault and battery and attempted murder that he attempted to do on them in season 3.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't put it past Johnny and Daniel at that point to do that to Kreese, to make sure that he and Silver stay prison buddies for a long time.
Yeah.
And don't do any more damage.
Season 5 was not good enough to end it there. Yeah, I mean, I don't hate part 1. I like part 1, but I'd be lying if it didn't have problems. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. It's part 1 is good. It's just not as good as the other seasons. It's not as strong as the other seasons. I'll say that.
Yeah.
It's not as strong. Like, it's good, but it's not as strong as the other seasons. And I mean, I don't like hate it with a passion the way most fans do. On this, like, it's like, come on, give it a chance. We still have parts 2 and 3 to still out there. So you never know. While part 1 might not be the best, like, we still have parts 2 and 3, and when we get all 3 parts, we're going to be able to put them all together. And that's what's
I think it's because like it's the final season and they don't have that much story left. I think parts 2 and 3 could be amazing, and it can make the season a whole lot better. I think part 1's just a slow burn right now.
Yeah, exactly, Dragonfire. Thank you. Also, I'm sorry I haven't gotten to your comments that you've written to me on YouTube. It's just been like super crazy busy. I keep meaning to get back to them. But I will. I promise you, I'll answer you back. It's just been kind of like a crazy week for me this week.
Yeah, I give part.
I don't think it was horrible. Wouldn't say that. Like, I thought it was good, but there was just some things I wasn't a fan of, specifically Johnny.
Yeah.
Like, I think Johnny was acting like a man-child.
Yeah. I give.
It probably will be the weakest batch of episodes out of the 3 parts. Like, I think part 3 will be the best because I think it'll be the epilogue, where you wrap up all the characters, arcs and storylines, and I just want the ending to be good. Like, don't go out on a whimper like Walking Dead and Game of Thrones. Like, give us a good ending. Like, come on now.
Yeah, how much do you want to bet that if Robbie and Sam do win the Sekai Tekai, their arcs will be wrapped up? But that doesn't mean that they're not going to be in part 3. I'm not saying that, but like they won't have, like, the rest of the arcs will be given to those who didn't get their shine in part 2.
Yeah. I like part 1. I agree with Melissa that it's not as strong as previous season. It's not the worst season. It's just the weakest season. Yeah. I mean, so far, I don't really I'm not going to do like my seasons ranking until part 3 is out. Because it's not finished yet, so I can't compare it with the other seasons. Good moments was the college frat fight and Quan versus 3 students, Sam apologizing to Tori. Well, they apologized to each other, so that was definitely one of my favorite moments of part 1 was the Sam and Tori stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think part 1 was bad at all. I've seen the episodes and I really enjoyed them. They have their flaws, but far from bad. Yeah, I've only seen part 1 2 times. I am going to watch it again one more time, like right before Part 2 comes out.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm a busy guy too. Plus, I'm working a part-time job, so I understand completely.
But who here laughed so hard at Johnny throwing a girl's slumber party, hosting a girl's slumber party?
That was funny.
He's like, welcome to Miyagi-Do After Dark. I don't think you should call it that.
Yeah,
like,
for real.
No.
Yeah.
Sam was funny.
It sounds a bit creepy.
And he's like, is this a slumber party? And then just the way Devin just hopped over, like...
You know, the funny thing is that...
He's like, hi, guys.
Yeah, and you know what the funny thing is that neither one of them knew it was a slumber party, so they didn't bring their stuff. They didn't bring anything. Like, would you expect them to sleep in their workout clothes?
Yeah. Yeah, and like Sam brings waterproof shoes.
Yeah. Well, do you blame her? I mean, with what she would, she said that I am wearing waterproof shoes in case if Johnny throws us in a creek or quicksand.
Yeah.
He could do that.
Yeah.
He actually would do that.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm gonna start heading out.
Yeah.
It's getting kind of late where I am.
I'm gonna get out of here to world. Yeah.
So. This was a really great live. This was a really great live stream. I had a lot of fun. It was nice just being able to just chat. Yeah,
it was awesome. This is a good one.
Yeah, definitely. I'll definitely see you. I know I haven't been on Instagram very much for you, Cobra Kai World. It's just been kind of like a crazy hectic week these past couple of weeks, actually. But I am planning on going. I will definitely see you on Instagram this week. Maybe we can talk there, if you have the time.
Yeah.
Yep. Same thing with you, Tristan.
He's not here.
Nice. Oh, he's not? Oh.
Oh, Karate's here. Oh my gosh, bro.
Gotta invite him on.
Okay, 1 second, people. Yeah.
Pickles, I'm chicken my pickles.
Oh wow.
That was it. That was him running after the girls that are running away from him.
Ooh.
What's up, Karate?
What's up?
Oh my god.
Hello, Karate.
He's pissed.
Oh, you guys can't hear me? Hello?
Yeah, now I can hear you.
I don't know what the hell happened there. Yeah, well, about time you let me in. Holy crap. We couldn't see me?
No, I didn't see you. How long were you there?
Like 3-4
Well,
minutes.
I can't stay Karate. So it's more like a hi and bye, but it was you did a really good stream last night. I couldn't catch it just yet, but I know it was really good.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna get out of here.
Yeah.
Too. So
I'll see you guys. I'll definitely see you guys both on Instagram this week. All right. I'll see you guys can reach out to me anytime too.
Yeah, and I might go
if you'd like. All right.
Yeah.
What?
And
yeah. All right.
I might go live.
Have a great night. All right.
Yeah. Good night, Melissa.
Good night. You might go live tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I was saying when I get back home from work, it'll be like right around 7, so I might go live then. It depends. I'll have to see when I get back though. It depends. But I know the Geek event, the event starts at 7, or my time at least, I believe. And I'm not sure when the Cobra Kai stuff's gonna happen. I don't know how long the event's gonna be because sometimes it's like short, sometimes it's like an hour. We don't know when they're gonna show the Cobra Kai stuff, so It depends if if I get back home and it's already happening, I probably won't go live. But if everyone's still waiting for something, I'll probably go live when I get back, which will probably be like around 15 minutes after it started.
Yeah,
so
I'm honestly gonna wait till they just like make the Cobra Kai announcement. That'll just be like that'll be like the quickest. Yep. W live stream. You guys are the GOAT. You world are the GOAT. You are Cobra Kai. You're the world. Have a good night.
You too.
Yeah, good night, Melissa. So when I'll just see if I actually can go live tomorrow. I'll just see, because I'm still trying to get that fan fiction video. I was supposed to edit and get posted today, but the damn thing taking so long. So I'm gonna try to wake up early tomorrow and get it edited and posted like in the morning to afternoon area, and then it depends how late it is. I might, because I'm definitely gonna make videos covering the geek thing, even if it's something stupid or big. It doesn't really matter. I'm gonna make videos about it, and I don't know if I'm going to do it. I don't know if I'm gonna do it that night, because I probably shouldn't post videos that late. But I could just, if not, it'll be posted Friday morning, talking about it. Then I know we'll have to talk about Tuesday, and like I said, I think it'll probably be a promo. I don't think there'll be 2 trailers for a 5 episodes.
5 episodes, yeah.
I mean, those 2 trailers are about as long as the episodes, if we're being honest. So, and they're definitely not going to do a trailer now, because then you have all of October with no promotion, all of November no promotion, no trailer. If you're only doing 1 trailer, so it would have to be, like I said, I think they're going to do October. I think they're going to do it Halloween. That's like they usually like 15 days before. It's on a Thursday. It's going to be an event. Yeah, I could see it on Halloween, which would be interesting. So, yeah, it really just, it doesn't really matter how big or small it is, to me. I don't have my hopes up either way. I'm just kind of curious on what they're going to show, whether it's something stupid, whether it's something really big, if it's an announcement. I'm just, I'm curious, let's just see what happens. But as far as like excitement, I probably wouldn't get way too up on there. But overall, it's gonna be nice. Are you ending this live stream now, World?
Not right now, because I want to talk about.
I just heard a lot of people saying like, good live stream. I was like, oh wait, we ending it?
Yeah. Just don't mention. Don't mention Hector.
Yeah, that's a rule.
Shadows this one. My order for part 1 is 31542. Okay, interesting. 2 is my least favorite because of the pacing. They should have made episode 5 about Miyagi-Do fighting Kim's students. Okay. Funniest moment of the slumber party was them agreeing to Mitch won't ever win a tournament. Yeah, that was funny. My order for part 1 episodes 31425. Oh, 5's your least favorite. Okay. Weakest episode.
I think episode 5 is. I don't think episode 5 is the worst, but it's definitely not good. I think people love that episode. The episode is all over the place.
Episode 2 and 4 are the worst in my opinion. I actually
I love
4.
episode 4.
I like 4 a lot because because of the Mike Barnes stuff. Thought they did a good job with him.
Mike Barnes, they had the whole what's it called? Like, what do they call it? Like to capture the flag stuff, the whole thing in the woods. It kind of felt like a mini tournament. Yeah, and it was cool seeing that.
Yeah, it was
the
pretty cool.
The characters actually felt a little coherent. It didn't seem like their arcs were flying all over the place. Everyone was kind of on the same page for the most part. And then episode 3 was terrible. 2 was bad. 1 was all right. I think that 1 was pretty decent, but it had definitely a bit of flaws. And then episode 5, episode 5 had great moments, but it had some of the best moments of the season and some of the worst. So I'll just leave it like that. And that's why I think it's just all over the place. When you go to a restaurant, they give you like the best food ever. Then they give you like the nastiest food ever. Then they give you the best food ever, the nastiest food ever. You're just gonna be so weirded out by the place, you're just not gonna go back. That's what episode 5 is. Yeah, there's some great stuff there, and I appreciate it. But like, holy frick, what the frick's going on here?
Yeah.
Like, is this a good episode or a bad episode? Make up your mind. Because yeah, like Johnny standing up on corners in one moment, then you have Tori's mom dying in the next moment. I'm like, what the frick? I don't know.
Yeah. Big 3 seem to say episodes 13 and 15 are the best 3 episodes coming up. I hope so.
Yeah,
My
they also
favorite
said this is gonna be the best season.
from part 1 are episodes 1 and 5. Okay. Well, everyone has their own opinion about it.
I would say 4 and 1, and all the other ones I do not like overall, but they had good moments.
Yeah. But get into, see, you got like, go for like 10 more minutes, maybe. Do you want to get into my NFL segment?
Your NFL segment.
Yeah, I talk about everything. Bills smacked the Dolphins.
What else is new?
But yeah,
Breaking
Josh
news,
Allen.
breaking news. Tua is ass.
Yeah.
Breaking news.
Yeah, Josh Allen didn't really need to do that much. Only 139 and a
he definitely
touchdown.
could have if he wanted to, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the ball over.
Yeah, so I don't think he's thrown an interception yet, has he?
Nope. He had a fumble, but that's it.
Yeah. Now I do feel bad for Tua with the injury. Like, this is his 3rd concussion in the past 4 years. He had 2 concussions in 2022 and like around the same week. And now he's got another one. Like, I would if I was him, I'd consider retiring, but he made it clear he's not going to. He had 3 interceptions, which is not good. He had some really bad throws. I watched it because it was on Amazon, and I'm like, dude, who are you throwing it to? Like what made you think that was a good idea?
Yeah.
Just, I don't know. Like, prayers out to him. Like, I think he's a good guy on off the field. Like, he, does a lot for the community. But I just don't think he's that great of a player. But I did not expect this upset. Sam Darnold revenge game. Yeah, Purdy struggled. Still no McCaffrey for at least 4 weeks.
But go back to the stats real quick.
Yeah. See, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, 319 yards, 28 of 36.
Jordan Madison.
100 yards, 20 carries, and a touchdown.
Debo
did
still not doing nothing.
10 yards. Yeah, the contract's going through his head right now. This is what happens when you skip practice.
Bosa, I think he had 2 sacks, but yeah, Sam Darnold looking really good. 96-yard touchdown with Jefferson.
Yeah, that was insane. 2 touchdowns, interception.
Vikings. World. Your favorite Cowboys fans here.
Oh, what's up, Tristan?
What's up?
Yeah. We're just talking about NFL.
Oh,
but yeah, 2 touchdowns, interception. Yeah, Sam Darnold. The Vikings seem to own the
thing is Sam Darnold.
Vikings seem to have the Niners number recently.
I would say Purdy's number because they've been beating him recently. Because recently I think they beat him in the playoffs.
Yeah, Jefferson had that 97-yard touchdown
reception. Dude, that was a dime. I gotta get Sam Darnold.
That was crazy.
Yeah, here's the thing about Sam Darnold. Like, you're not like this is for almost every player. You're not a first-round pick by accident. You clearly have talent. Now, if you're a first-round pick, no matter what happens, no matter if you're Bryce Young or you're Cam Newton, you have talent as a football. You have skill, raw talent. Now, could that be utilized? And could that transfer? That's a different story. But you have it, and some you have to have talent. All they need is go to a team where they feels like they want them, number one, and also a team that can provide for them. And sometimes that doesn't work out, sometimes it does.
Yeah, because they thought you were so
Sam
good
Darnold's
that
going to a top 3 offense around a quarterback, and I think that's all he needed. Now, with almost, I think there's about 20 quarterbacks that can put up the same stats as him in that offense. Yeah, but that does not take away what he's doing currently, because with the perception of what he was awful. And this only gives me more hope as a Vikings fan for when McCarthy comes by, because I think McCarthy can stride this offense.
If you're a first round pick, like an overall pick, you have to have some talent that some other quarterbacks don't. That you like.
And as far as Sam Darnold, I mean, he's great and he's going to have a great season. He could win comeback player of the year, but he is not going to stay on this team, unfortunately. I could see him getting a starting job somewhere else. I know a team that I would like to see him to is the Broncos. I don't feel like they're going to move on from Bo Nix right away, but if Bo Nix can stay under Sam Darnold for a year, that would make more sense. And I also don't see him drafting a quarterback this year. I feel like that's jumping the gun a little too much after 1 year. And apparently, Sean Payne tricked all of us, so he knows what he's doing with Bo Nix. But, Sam Darnold, I think he could go to the Broncos. And will that transfer to Vikings to the Broncos? I'm not sure. Yeah. We'll to see. Or maybe he could go to the Raiders. I can see that. But I also don't see Bo Nix being a Raider. That just does not sound right, look right.
Yeah.
He's literally on the ops team.
DK Metcalf, Cooks, Christian Gonzalez.
Yeah, he did. Just
that overtime touchdown was crazy.
This is a good game, though.
Jackson Smith, he is now wide receiver 2 on that team.
Yeah, I agree.
Tyler Lockett's good, but
I could see them trading Tyler Lockett if they want to. DK Metcalf. Now, Kyle Duggar did take responsibility for that miscommunication on the D Metcalf thing. But DK Metcalf, really good. I don't know why Madden has Tyler Lockett rated higher than DK Metcalf. It makes zero sense.
There's no damn way. That's actually
like
insane.
they have Lockett at an 88 and Metcalf.
DK is like probably the most physically gifted.
Yeah, bro. They also have Marvin Harrison over Malik Neighbors. Bull crap.
Yeah.
Hey,
Geno Smith.
Still got to see more Marvin.
Nope.
Well, Geno Smith played pretty well. 300.
His first 2 plays were touchdowns.
Okay. You also have Kyle Murray. I don't want to hear it.
Jacoby Brissett, it's whatever. Gibson played well. Ramondre didn't play as good as he did in week 1. Solid. Yes, Henry played really well. 8 receptions, 109 yards, no touchdowns because he kind of struggled in the second half. But it was good to see Jalen Polk get a touchdown. That was probably my favorite play of the game.
I see your offense actually doing somewhat.
The Seahawks continue to have our number in the regular season. We have not won a regular season game against them since 2000.
Still beat them in the Super Bowl, so it's okay.
So, I think we sold our soul to win that Super Bowl because we haven't beaten them.
We won like 3 more after that.
Yeah,
and
but
we can't beat the best. Yeah, but
we can't beat them in the regular season. Though.
Hey, you guys beat the best Seahawks team, so you're good.
Like we can't beat them in the regular season. We haven't beaten them in the regular season since 2008. Like that's how long it's been.
Yeah, and they were coming off that crazy comeback.
All right, and then hate to do it to you, Karate, but oh my goodness.
I don't want to talk about it.
He's not even that mad, though.
No, this game gave me more joy and excitement than it gave disappointment, honestly. Because everything I wanted, I got. Neighbors played good. Jones played great.
Neighbors played amazing.
One had a touchdown. David Singletary played great. Our safety, Jason Pinnock, played great.
Tyler Newman, 3 tackles and
Deontay Banks, lockdown, Scary Terry once again. So everything, and even someone like Jaden Daniels, a guy I really like, he played great. So this game gave me a lot of excitement. And actually, it was a fun, exciting game that came down to the wire. I love those kind of games. Usually I'm just used to getting blownouts and wanting to literally die. So yeah, I like this. But yes, us losing a game like that is a bit disappointing because we should have won. And obviously, our defensive line still being pretty bad and not stopping the run at all is a bit disappointing. And also raising questions for Brian Dable because he didn't get the kicker or anything. All that's frustrating. But overall, if we won this or lost this game, we're still going to be ass. We're still going to have a top 5 pick. It doesn't really matter if we win or lose. It matters if can those games be close and can our players be good. That's what I want, and we got that. Now the Commanders can have their Super Bowl, their first win in 10 games. They can have that, but as far as for me, I'm happy.
All right,
sure.
Mildly happy.
Now, Cardi, you may have it rough, but just be thankful you're not a Panthers fan because oh my goodness, this is still the worst team in the NFL.
I actually really thought they were going to improve this year.
Bryce Young, game.
Bryce Young has been benched. Bring out the red rifle. Oh my goodness.
Red rifle.
And by the way, people stop saying the Giants trade a second round pick or Bryce Young. Like, what the frick are people talking about?
Yeah, I saw
Dude,
Marshall
they
Green
don't want
saying
Bryce
that.
Young,
I was
dude.
like,
Bro,
Like, that's gonna help.
Marshall Green is losing brain cells by the day. I don't know what's wrong with that guy. But
Dude,
anyway.
like, that's gonna help, dude. Like, that's
listen. I understand people say it's like we right now, statistically, we have a top 10 offensive line. We have a great receiving core. And if we put him in this offense, especially if Brian Dable is like the quarterback whisperer, maybe we see something different. I'm okay with that. You know, take a shot. What do you have to lose? I'm fine with that. But a second round pick, maybe a 6. I wouldn't even go with a 5th because this has been the biggest bust of all time. And he makes plays.
And you can tell he's limited. He's limited.
Now, yes, like, you could throw a shot in the dark. Your season's over. Why not? But like, we probably have 3 quarterbacks on the roster that's already better than him. Like, and plus, we would have to take an $8 million cap hit just for this. We don't have enough cap for that. We would have to restructure contracts just to get Bryce Young. Like, what the?
Okay, and every single play, I don't see like nothing impressive about him. There's nothing like where I'm like, okay, he has something.
By the way, whoever said that the freaking at the Rams trade Stafford.
Oh yeah, dude,
they're not fucking trading Stafford. No, he's retired. He's retiring on the Rams. I don't get
so they get a 3rd round pick.
and then Stafford to the Dolphins. Like, that doesn't make sense to me.
I mean, that would be good for them, but like,
that was the most jabroni trade ever.
You know the Rams are not doing that trade. Like, come on.
Yeah, I know Underground's a Chargers fan, so it must feel good to
be. Half of the Rams team is injured right now.
It's like when Eli Manning, when he was like getting a bit older, people were saying, "Oh, he's gonna get traded to the Jaguars" and all this stupid stuff. Never happened. Some people just want to stay on a team, whether they are good or not, or whether they're.
Tristan, I hate to do it to you, man.
Look
at my profile picture, Tristan. Is
that Alvin Kamara?
Another father running back. James Cook, Alvin Kamara.
Games like these is the reason why Cowboys are never taken seriously.
You guys make Derek Carr look like prime Drew Brees. Oh,
hold on. I do want to hit real quick about Derek Carr. With all respect to the Cowboys, I looked at that stat today. Derek Carr in his last 7 starts is 6-1, 18 touchdowns with 2 interceptions.
He's about to have a 2013. He's about to have a 2013.
That is not just good. That is really good.
They're literally about to be the 2013 Broncos.
Saints also, their offensive line is looking amazing. Fuaga has been an outstanding player. Rashid Shaheed's been great on the deep ball. Chris Olave still a good receiver, and Alvin Kamara, obviously, we already know he has 4 total touchdowns.
This guy's not even like in his prime right now.
5.8 yards per carry with 20 carries is diabolical. Holy moly.
Dude, this is why
he averages 5 yards a carry on 20 carries.
Dude, pretty much, this is the game. These are games why Cowboys are not taken seriously. Shit like this happens every fucking time, and like, I'm so numb to it. Dude, I'm so numb to it at this point. I'm not even mad.
Can we just go to Dak's stats real quick, please?
Yes,
they're not even that bad.
Wait, let's see who. So Adebo caught an interception, and then Tyrann interception.
Dude, we always do this. Either we blow out a team or we get blown out. There's nothing in between.
All right, Dak, 27 of 39, 293 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 picks. One of them was not his fault. His receiver was going down.
But the last one was his fault. And like he tried to throw it to CeeDee Lamb into triple coverage, dude. He's not like
you guys need to get a running back because like this is not it. Like,
dude, we have no
I like
fucking
Zeke.
running back game.
I like Zeke, but he's not in his prime anymore, and I don't even know who this is.
CeeDee
Lamb. That would cook that bad when I gave him a chance.
Running back out there, you had a freaking 5'4" running back starting.
Dude, where's Dalvin Cook? Is he that bad now that we can't even try to use him?
No, he's.
I forgot about Dalvin Cook. I forgot about him. I keep forgetting.
Everyone forgot about Dalvin Cook. He needs to come back to the Vikings.
Yeah, his brother James Cook is better. So.
Oh yeah.
CeeDee Lamb 4 receptions.
You could have got him 100 yards.
Tristan, isn't that weird that James Cook is the father of his brother? It's a bit weird.
Yeah. He didn't play against the Cowboys.
He has another brother in the Dolphins, so it's okay.
Trayvon Diggs, 4 tackles, 1 assist, no interceptions.
Cook. He didn't even get cooked. He only had like 1 time when he got cooked.
Marcus Lawrence only had 2 assists.
Tell me, Michael Parsons at least got like a few pressures. Like he was ass again.
Saints.
This one surprised me. Packers win with Malik Willis.
Come on, man.
Quarterback.
Bro,
there's so many damn Maliks now.
It's not good. It's not good.
Willis, 12-14, 122 yards, 1 touchdown. The weird thing about this game is he ran the ball, and Matt LaFleur asked why, and he said, the center threw up on it. It was gross.
Ew. I saw that freaking...
That's never happened before.
The hell's wrong with that?
But Josh Jacobs played amazing.
By the way, let's go. Xavier McKinney leads the league in interceptions. Xavier McKinney.
Dude, why can't Josh Jacobs get a touchdown, though?
Nice.
He could never get a touchdown, though.
One of the best safeties in the league.
Yeah, and then Romeo Dobbs, 3 receptions, 62 yards, no touchdowns, but Wicks got one. And Jaden Reed, 2 receptions.
They got some scary receivers. There's not like a one main guy.
Solid receivers. And then Richardson, not the best performance, but
AR will come back. That's the best secondary in the league. It's all right.
Yeah. Then you got Jonathan Taylor, 12 carries, 103 yards. Alec Pierce, 56 yards and a touchdown.
Really good.
Dude, what is Michael Pittman doing, dude?
Michael Pittman's not looking.
He's not doing anything.
Honest. But their secondary that needs to be worked on.
Oh yeah,
wasn't Michael Pittman supposed to be like their guy? He's not doing it.
Yeah. All right, and then we got the Browns and the Jaguars. I will continue to say it: the Jaguars are not contenders. They may not even make the
2-7 in the last 9 games. 2-7 in the last 9 games.
Trevor Lawrence is overrated. 14 of 30, 220 yards, no touchdowns, no picks.
So
they're
safety
2-7 in this game.
Could have scored
2-7 in the last 9 games, and one of those wins are against the Panthers. I don't know if that's even really a win.
I'm going to count that as one. That's just a freaking charity win.
Ryan Thomas Jr., LSU, still the best receivers in the league.
52 yards, touchdown. Yeah, he looks really good. He's one of the bright
Christian
spots.
Kirk is not doing shit.
I didn't say. What did I say? I said he's better than Roman Dunze. That's what I said.
What the fuck is Christian Kirk doing, dude? He was selling me on fantasy. What the fuck is he
doing?
He's not doing anything.
I'll go as far to say Brian Thomas is already wide receiver 1 on this.
Oh yeah,
team.
he definitely is.
Christian Kirk's not doing shit, dude. Like, I don't know what the hell he's doing.
Yeah, then they gave Lawrence that contract way too soon, and you lose Deshaun Washington.
He didn't even do anything either.
186 yards, no touchdowns, no picks. They don't even have Nick Chubb, and you let Jerome Ford go for 64 rushing yards.
Listen, dude, if they, I didn't want to look at the stats because I'm worried about some things about Sunday. I don't want to lose to a freaking rapist.
Yeah,
I mean, I already lost to Dak Prescott.
He's not one. They're false.
I'm sorry, Micah Parsons.
Okay, maybe him.
All right, then Jets. That's who Daniel Jones plays against. Jets are kind of struggling a little bit, just a little bit.
Not really.
I know Aaron Rodgers. He's coming off an ACL tear. He's 40 years old, so this stuff's like this gonna happen.
Well, he played good, 2 touchdowns.
He's not playing like
18 of 30,
prime, but like 2 touchdowns. He's been good. Breece Hall, 52 rushing yards. I will continue to say it. Breece Hall is underrated. He's one of the best running backs in the NFL.
Yes,
Garrett Wilson,
their rookie running back, Allen. He's the youngest player in NFL history, 20 years old. He had a great game, 2 touchdowns on the run, and he also caught him.
I'll give Rodgers a break. Aren't the Titans like a really, really good defense too? They have like a really ranked high defense. So
yeah, their defense is ass.
Yeah, their defense is really struggling though.
It's kind of satisfying to see finally Sauce Gardner get scored on.
But Will Levis still making the most freaking Looney Tune ass interceptions I've ever seen.
And dude, freaking Will Levis is
jumping up in the air from
19 of 28, 192, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Pollard 62 yards.
Dude, why do you want to play so good, Tony Pollard, all of a sudden?
I mean, he didn't score touchdowns. 77 yards for Ridley. He did get a touchdown.
Was cooking Sauce Gardner.
Hopkins is pretty much a non-factor at this point.
Isn't he like somewhat injured?
He's dealing with a meniscus injury, but he's just not as good as he used to be anymore, unfortunately.
Finally, Sauce Gardner got scored on.
Bucks get revenge against the Lions. This was a good game.
Jared Goff. Fruit 2 picks.
Jared Ghost.
How do you not score touch?
The Lions have the worst red zone offense in the league right now, and I don't know why, because they were like one of the best last year.
Dude, they were freaking scary last year.
At least Amaran finally had a good game.
Yeah,
Well,
he didn't
I
do
guess
shit
not, I
last
guess
week. I
not
don't know what happened.
finally. It's only week 2, but still.
Yeah, I feel bad for
really
Hutchinson. He
quiet.
got like 5 sacks and he still lost.
Yo, Aiden Hutchinson had 5.5 sacks, but he does not win NFC Player of the Week. What the frick?
That's bullshit. Like that's
like
wrong.
almost that's like one behind of all-time record in the NFL history.
Yeah.
Who got it? It was
Did he have to get like 7
Jesse,
sacks
it was
just
Jesse
to get
Bates who got it. Jesse Bates played good, but like what the frick? That
Come on, he did
interception
better
was not that great, dude. Jalen Hurts was throwing that like a dumbass. That was not that great of an interception.
Yeah.
What coverage?
That was more Jalen Hurts throwing a bad throw than Jesse Bates actually like.
Oh, by the way, world. If you want me to share my screen, I made an updated QB tier list after week 3. It's a bit different because I re-update every single week.
Are you just like ranking them how like the QBs are playing like the season?
No, just how good the quarterbacks are in general.
Oh, okay, because I'm like,
because we
could put like if we're like ranking them how they're doing, then we don't.
Like here's the thing: almost every single quarterback I'm like fluid with of if they're good, if they're better, and I just need to see game to decide that. If a player has a really good game, they could go up like 5 people. They're really bad game, they go below 5 people. It really just depends on what I think about. If Mahomes has a bad game, he's staying where he is. If he has a good game, he's staying where he is, because that's just Mahomes.
Yeah, because Mahomes obviously he's the best, but obviously he's not the best.
If has a bad game, he's still S tier. If he has a good game, he's still S tier. Yeah, it depends on the player, but overall, a lot of them are fluid, on where I think they stand.
Yeah,
so
he's gonna. Yeah, Mahomes has to stay, even if he's not playing like the best QB right now.
Baker's playing pretty well.
Tell me Holmes is dethroned for at least 2
years. Chris Godwin had a hell of a game.
Yeah, I regret freaking dropping.
He might turn to wide receiver 1 in this year.
Yeah. Well, obviously Mike Evans is still playing good, but like he's not.
And Jared Goff, 300 yards.
55 attempts,
no
touchdowns.
Like,
what the frick? 50?
What were you doing? You have all these
84 yards. Montgomery, 35 yards. We all know how Talk feels about Montgomery. Amon-Ra, 119 yards, no touchdowns though. And then Aiden Hutchinson, 4 tackles, 1 assist, pretty much around 5 sacks. So yeah, he played great. I think he should be in the conversation for Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah. I still think it'll be TJ Maxx.
All right, Ravens, Raiders, yet another upset. Dude.
The Ravens. I had
Fred.
Ravens O-line is way too bad for that D-line.
Like it looks like Gardner Minshew is Lamar's number these past 2
he's
seasons.
2-0 against them so far.
He beat him last year with the Colts in overtime. 276, a touchdown, a pick. The run game is not very good without Jacobs. Adams is still that guy, 110 yards, 1 touchdown. Bowers is really good.
Brock Bowers is so good.
Brock Bowers he's really good. I had him as the pick before the season as Offensive Rookie of the Year, and that could still be the case. I've always loved him. I knew he was going to be great. I know a lot of Raiders fans were mad about that draft pick. A lot of people are saying that's a stupid pick because they needed a corner. Maybe they do, but I said that's a hell of a player, and everything about that football team is going to make your team better. So, I think
with Max Crosby,
I really think the Jets should have taken him. I feel like that would have been a lot better.
Yeah, I think the Broncos could have taken him. The Jets should have taken him.
Oh yeah, Broncos! You waste your pick. You waste your pick on a 2nd-round quarterback.
Yeah, what the Raiders did was smarter than what the Broncos did.
Yeah.
Max Crosby was an absolute beast. 5 tackles, 1 assist, 2 sacks. And Christian Wilkins, 3 tackles and 1 assist.
Even though they're losing, I still can't freaking see them being. They're still a good team, obviously.
His Ravens offensive line is really struggling. Lamar, 247, 1 touchdown, 1 reception. He put up 45 rushing yards. Derrick Henry, 84 yards.
Oh, he actually did something somewhat.
Zay Flowers, 91 yards, touchdown. Mark Andrews, slightly better game, 51 yards.
Thank you. Damn.
Likely needs to be more involved. I think he's their best tight end, and I know it's wild to say, but I think he improved a lot last year when Mark Andrews was injured. Next, Cardinals demolished the Rams. The Rams are a mess right now. Holy crap!
Half their teams, pretty much
No
all
Upset
the
of the week, baby.
No Cooper Cup.
Dude, the first few minutes of the Cardinals was really a Marvin Harrison. It was a Marvin Harrison highlight reel.
Obviously, you don't have Aaron Donald anymore. Their secondary is cooked. Trey White is washed. He's not good anymore.
Oh yeah.
This Rams team has a lot of problems, and it's going to be a rough year for them.
Cook got injured this year too.
Obviously, you don't have Puka for at least 4 weeks. We don't know how long Cooper Kupp's going to be out. They don't have Tyler Higbee.
Listen, I want to say something. I love how Kyle Murray played today. Kyle Murray played amazing. He's right now. He has 4 touchdowns, 0 picks. The only player with 4 plus touchdowns and 0 interceptions. It's just really sad. This is only going to last till October when the new Call of Duty game comes out, because we know when Black Ops 6 comes out, it's going to be bad. He's going to be going back to good old Kyle
the first
Murray.
half of the game was literally a Marvin Harrison highlight reel. 2 touchdowns.
Hall of Murray. All right, with Stafford, 216 yards. At least he didn't throw a pick, so.
He's still being sick.
Yeah, it's a rough one. Cooper caught 37
that
yards.
That O-line's terrible. I mean, their O-line.
This Robinson guy has had a couple nice plays, 50 yards. It's just not as good without Aaron Donald.
Jared Burris had a good game.
Aaron Donald added something to that team.
I like Kobe Turner. Kobe Turner's solid. But we look at the Cardinals. Their stats look like it came out of the video game. Kyler Murray, 266 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. And we go to Marvin Harrison, put up a Randy Moss stat line, 4 receptions,
2 touchdowns, first place.
30 yards, 2 touchdowns. This guy was great.
Dude, he was literally the highlight reel for the first Cardinals freaking.
Greg Dortch, Michael Wilson, 31
dude,
yards.
4 straight throws. Dude, why did he stop throwing to Marvin after that, dude? He stopped throwing to him.
And Buda Baker, turning back the clock, 8 tackles.
Could have went for 200.
Max Melton, he had a tackle. I think he got injured in this game. I don't remember.
Harrison played good, but we all got to admit it. Malik Neighbors is still the best receiver in the draft. We all know it's true.
And 21 carries, 122 yards.
He's going to improve it on the Browns when he goes for 200 against the Browns. That's my prediction.
All right. Bengals, Chiefs. The Chiefs got bailed out once again. What else?
No, they did not.
No, they did not. It was a freaking PI, dude. We're just you can say they're lucky. They're getting lucky. There's a difference between getting bailed out and lucky.
All right. Joe Burrow played a lot better.
He played better than Mahomes.
258 yards. He did fumble though.
That was
Zach Moss, letting go of Joe Mixon was probably a mistake.
Sorry, I gotta say it, dude. Jamar Chase has been getting locked up left and right the last couple of games.
35 yards.
Yeah, he was crying after that flag. That was clearly not a flag.
Yeah, let me read a stat real quick. Against Trent McDuffie, he ran 17 routes for 1 reception for -9 yards. So there he goes. There's that. And then against Christian Gonzalez, he ran 20 routes, 3 receptions for 14 yards. So in 37 routes against those corners, 37 routes, he only has 4 receptions and 18 yards. So that's what he's been doing against
Mahomes right now. He's just playing average for him.
He had 2 bad interceptions, which I think both were his fault.
Also, are we gonna say is Travis Kelce?
No, Kelce's washed. I said it last year, and he's still washed, and he is washed.
I was defending him, but I can't defend him right now, dude.
Freaking Mike Gesicki played better than him. 7 receptions, 91 yards.
What is he doing? He's not doing anything.
And Trey Hendrickson stepped up in this game. 4 tackles, 2 sacks.
Yeah, I wish Holly were bound to get injured because he might have played.
Logan Wilson, pretty solid. 7 tackles.
Surprised he didn't injure anyone. He's one of the most dirtiest players in the league. As far as Cam Taylor burnt, he had a good interception, but he got cooked, I guess, Rashee Rice.
Yeah, Rashee Rice, you can tell that's Patrick Mahomes' new guy now.
Yeah. Pat Mahomes, 18 of 25, 151.
18 for 25 is really good. I'm not going to lie.
It's just he's not playing that ball like we usually see him.
He did not look comfortable this game.
Unfortunately, Isaiah Pacheco got injured, but 19 carries, 90 yards.
They got Kareem Hunt back.
Kareem Hunt is returning to the Chiefs.
But Travis,
I remember in 2017 and 2016 when the Chiefs were such an exciting team because they were bad for so long, and Kareem Hunt and Tyreek Hill, Alex Smith, they were coming out of the spot, There it was such an exciting team. And then I went to Kansas City even too, and I saw like a lot of Chiefs stuff. So I always had like some connection to like that old Chiefs team, that like late 2010 team.
I
And then when
remember the
Mahomes
Alex
came in,
Smith
it just
team.
changed everything. So
I
that
remember
team,
that Alex Smith team.
So I love to see Kareem Hunt back there. It's great,
I just remember him and then that whatever, I forgot the Chiefs old running back name. Yeah.
Alex Smith, and then
that Charles dude, the run.
Jamal Charles.
Yeah, I remember. I really like those Chiefs days. I'm not gonna lie.
Charles.
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't read for crap.
Rashee Rice led them in receiving yards, 5 receptions, 75 yards. He did get a touchdown. Xavier Worthy did not do that much, only 2 receptions, 17 yards. But he is. Travis Kelce looks like a ghost. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
What is he doing? He's not doing
anything. Last game. Hey, and this is
he might retire.
Taylor Swift fans. Hey, you guys finally came to the league, and now you want to watch everything, but you came at the wrong. You came when Travis Kelce was washed, so perfect timing, guys.
Yeah.
You should have came in 2016, 18, 19.
If he had like 50 yards, I wouldn't be on him. But he has like
now you want to come over here.
Yeah.
So too little, too late. Sorry, guys.
Nick Bolton, I like him. He did pretty good.
By the way, that mustache is not good, bro. He looks like a 1980s porn star. But anyway,
yeah. Trent McDuffie. See, he had 4 tackles. Yeah, that's their defense. Chris Jones did not do anything. Okay.
3-1.
3-2 now.
Yeah, now we're gonna.
All right, Steelers.
At least Mahomes is not. He's not owned by Burrow now.
I said this last week. The Steelers' defense should be enough to get the win.
Bo picks.
Fields.
Can Russell Wilson come back? I really think they might score if he comes back.
I was hoping Russell Wilson would play this game because it'd be like a revenge game, but unfortunately we didn't get that. But he was there. He was on the sideline, so that's something. But yeah, the offense.
Is he starting against the Chargers?
I don't know, but yeah, their offense didn't need to do much. But Bo picks threw 2 interceptions.
Bo picks.
He's 0.
Like I'll continue to say this. The Broncos were stupid for doing this.
But the preseason, he just sucked.
You can't have Zach Wilson out there.
2 interceptions.
Why not?
Have Zach Wilson out there? Dude, Zach Wilson has some good games. Dude, Zach Wilson can have some good games. So give him
just a waste of a draft pick, dude.
Like he could have gone defense. He could have picked up Brock Bowers.
Yeah, exactly. You could just build around the position. So next year, you get a quarterback. Now you have to go and rebuild again. Like you can't just rebuild the whole team in one draft, guys. You can't just say Bo Nix is your answer. Like he should have been a second round. Yeah, he was great in college, but I think everyone who watched those games knew that this was all SEC football. That this is all against bad teams. He has talent. Like he has a good arm, but like he is not going to be a day one starting quarterback. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Not. If you want to develop him, maybe he can turn to something. I won't deny that, but like, come on, guys, what are we doing?
He literally threw a touchdown right near the end zone.
Caleb Williams continues to struggle. 174, no touchdowns, 2 picks. He does not have a passing touchdown yet. 23 of 37. He did put up 44 rushing yards, but I understand he's a rookie.
How many Bryce Young at least got a touchdown in the first 2 weeks?
Caleb Williams absolute ass, bro. Why did they get rid of him?
I don't think he's going to be a bust because it's only 2 games, but I would be lying if he hasn't been disappointing.
Yeah. Tell me at least Bryce Young scored a touchdown last year in the first 2 weeks.
Why the frick is they really should have kept Justin Fields. They kept Justin Fields, developed him. If Justin Fields had this offense right now, he would be doing a lot better, as we see in Pittsburgh. So, and if they would have got him Joe Alt, that offensive line is horrendous.
It seems like they had
that.
Imagine Joe. And by the way, instead of getting their 9th pick, who was it? Whatever it was,
they got Romadonze.
Yeah, Romadonze. He's been a ghost all year. So listen.
Yeah.
I thought that was gonna be like his guy.
All the Giants fans saying, "Oh, we should have took Romadonze." Now, yes, I said this. I won't deny. I said Malik Neighbors, Marvin Harrison, Romadonze, and Brian Thompson are all in the same category. That was a bit of a mistake on my half. Maybe just take Romadonze out of there. But to be fair, we don't know what he truly is yet. He did have one good catch though. But listen, this is the better Bears starting offense. So let's say QB1 is Justin Fields, running back Swift, offensive line you got Joe Alt there, wide receiver 1 you got DJ Moore, wide receiver 2 you got Keenan Allen, wide receiver 3 you got whoever else is there. Forget about Roma Dunze, and then your tight end's Brock Bowers. That would have been better.
Yeah.
Brock Bowers and Joe Alt better than Caleb Williams and Roma Dunze. And they still could have kept Roma Dunze. They still could have got him, but getting Joe Alt for Justin Fields would have been a better move.
Yeah, Stroud didn't even have to do much this game. That's how bad the freaking Bears were.
Yeah, and the Bears defense kept them in it again.
Although with CJ Stroud made that one throw, that was insane. CJ Stroud,
yeah, CJ Stroud is amazing.
Amazing.
The Panthers are punching the air right now. Like they could have.
He honestly might be top 3 by the end of the season. I can see
260 yards.
You know what we should do? We should do a 2022 NFL like redraft. Like what?
You mean 2023?
Yeah, 2023. My fault.
Nico Collins, 8 receptions.
Nico
Collins is underrated.
Bro, I knew he was gonna do this, and I still traded him like a dumbass. Gosh, I hate myself. I knew this. Like I knew Nico Collins was gonna be the news guy. Like I freaking knew it, and I still traded him away. But hey, now I hear that he's not playing. He's not practicing because he hurt something. He hurt something.
He's hurt too. Oh my god, dude.
Well, we don't know how bad it is. Like it seemed to have Blake Neighbors, and he was okay. But right now he's questionable. Same for CD.
Oh, fuck's sake.
See them ball.
The Texans defense.
Don't worry, you got Brandon Cooks. Don't worry.
But yeah,
he's okay.
The Texans continue to impress me. I think they've been the best team so far.
Yeah, they're winning the Super Bowl. CJ Stroud, let's go.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Best team in Texas.
We see them in the AFC Championship.
I've seen.
Sorry, T. The best team in Texas, not the Cowboys.
I've seen snakes with better hands than Saquon Barkley. That's all I'm saying.
Saquon Barkley.
You can take the Giants out. You can take them out of the Giants. You can't take the Giants out.
Dude, Kirk Cousins didn't even play good this game.
All right, this game summarized the entire Eagles season last year in a nutshell. It was going good for most of for like 95%.
Exactly.
And then it just goes to shit. Jalen Hurts, 23 of 30, 183, one touchdown.
I was supposed to be scared of this Eagles defense.
Really good.
Look, this guy is overrated. He gets carried. Look at the situation he's around. Like he has a good running back, Saquon, not an elite.
And you got a good wide receiver too, a really good wide receiver too.
I'll continue to say this: whenever they don't have AJ Brown, that's when they struggle. Okay, like it seems like
they can't win. Smith, so I feel like Smith could be a wide receiver,
and that should tell you what kind of quarterback he is right there.
Yes.
Like this team does not look good without AJ Brown. Like seriously,
all he is Tua who can run. That's all he can do.
Yeah, he's not even. He's like good at running, but he's not like amazing.
And then like Garner Johnson, he's washed.
Why is this guy still in the league, dude?
Well, I was supposed to be scared
Darius
of this.
Slay washed. Quinion Mitchell, I think he will be good, but right now he's a rookie.
Yeah, he's a mid corner.
Dude, off season we were supposed to be scared of this Eagles defense.
What is that guy's name? I can't remember.
The fat ass Jalen Carter.
No, the other corner they drafted. I can't remember his name.
Cooper DeJean. He's not starting.
Yeah. Like
I was supposed to be scared of this defense, dude. Nobody's scared of this.
And like the Falcons, like Kirk Cousins, 20 of 29, 241, 2 touchdowns. He did lead the game.
Yeah, that's look good. The 2 touchdowns, 20 for 29.
But if you look at the game, he wasn't playing good.
The 9 incompletions were terrible, and then also in the red zone, there were 3 receivers wide open, and he just throws a check down. It was bad.
Yeah, like we may only get 1 year of Kirk Cousins, and that contract is going to be ridiculously hard to get out of.
Can you guys please run a Bijan in the end zone, please? Like, holy frick!
Yeah,
I need some fancy.
Dude, he was doing so good most of the game. I don't know.
14 carries, 97 yards. Just feed Bijan the ball, and then
Drake London killed freaking.
Darnell Mooney, 88 yards, touchdown. Drake London,
I'm not starting Kyle Pitts the whole season.
Yeah, Can you please target Kyle Pitts more, please?
Dude, Drake London killed Darius for that one play.
And Jesse Bates got that pick. AJ Terrell. And then Judon, 3 sacks, or not 3 sacks, excuse me, 3 tackles, 3 assists, and a sack. Keon White has more sacks than him now.
Well,
So
yeah, Keon playing. Keon has like what, 4 sacks?
He's got like 4 sacks on the season, and Judon only has 2.
He's like top 5 in sacks right now.
Yeah, so now I kind of see why the Patriots traded him away. But one more thing I wanted to get into playoff.
Oh yeah, let me show my tier list.
Yeah, 1 second.
It's like almost the same as last time I showed, but just a little bit changes. Don't worry, Dak. I still have Dak in his spot for now, but he is on. If he can't do it, if he plays like he did against the Ravens, that's gonna be a question. All right.
He probably might. He's not. I can't see him scoring on that team. I hope
They're my ass quarterbacks.
ass quarterback.
Bo Nix is going.
Quarterbacks.
Bo Nix, Zach Wilson. I have Zach Wilson over Bo Nix. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I've seen more from Zach Wilson than I've seen from Bo Nix in the football. All right. Quarterbacks.
Red Rifle.
Oh, you see. Hold on. Is this the updated? Let me just make sure this is the updated one. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. All right. We got bad quarterbacks.
You have Bryce Young over Red Rifle.
Got Massage Watson, Bryce Young.
I probably should not have done that, but whatever.
Jacoby Brisket, Jake Browning. Zone is not going to be happy with that.
We got to be honest. Daniel Jones is better than Jake Browning overall. We got
mid quarterback.
Williams. Damn, Caleb Williams behind Will Levis. That's tough.
He's playing worse than him.
That's rough.
Solid quarterbacks. We got Gardner Minshew. We got Justin Fields. We got Sam Darnold. We got Tua. We got Trevor Lawrence. We got Anthony Richardson. We got Geno Smith. We got Jaden Daniels. Now it's going to some good quarterbacks.
You have Dak over Baker.
Hold on. Russell Wilson. Kirk Cousins. Jalen Hurts. Kyle Murray.
I would take Curry.
Derek Carr. Baker Mayfield. Dak Prescott. Now, Baker and Derek, I think, are probably better than Dak.
Right now, they are.
But I had to give him a little bit more time, honestly.
I still think Dak overall is better than both of them.
And then we got great quarterbacks. Still, it's just Purdy and Rodgers. I still think is better than Purdy.
I cannot take Purdy over Rodgers.
Amazing quarterbacks. I'm taking Stafford over Goff now. Sorry, Goff's not been good the last 2 games, and Stafford's playing amazing with.
Stafford's always been better. It's just like last season, he was just better. But
we got Jordan Love up here still, and we got Herbie up here. And then S tier, I have officially put CJ in S tier now. He is up there with the guys.
I really think he can pass Burrow this season.
Then I got Burrow. Then I got Lamar. And by the way, Burrow is close to passing Lamar. I'll admit that. And then Allen's number 2, and Mahomes is still number 1. There it is right now.
Yeah, Zone's not going to like that.
Well, it tells quarterbacks to win some games.
Yeah, we got to be on. Josh Allen is better than Joe Burrow, like just as a player. Like, come on.
Yeah.
And Josh Allen's got a really good arm.
He's the best arm in the league, and he is definitely the second best quarterback.
I just love how he just launches that.
He could like overall. Like he could be better than Mahomes as like a player.
If he just beats Mahomes in the playoffs,
rocket launcher.
He's probably the best quarterback in the league. If he wins the Super Bowl and beats Mahomes in the playoffs, he's probably number 1. Oh, by this is my head coach tier list, as you can see.
I feel like Josh Allen is climbing up the rankings as QB.
These are my ass coaches: Sean Payne.
Yeah, actually, he's an ass coach just overall.
And Jonathan, and how this guy still has a job is beyond me. At least his team's playing good now, but I still don't think he's a good coach. He looks like Murray from Impractical Jokers. I don't like him.
When you put him all the way to the bottom.
Quarterbacks. What's going on with quarterbacks? The 2 most dumbest, ugliest coaches in the league right here. Nick Sirianni and Mike McCarthy.
Leave Mike McCarthy alone.
Yeah, Dave Canales.
Matt Ryan. We got Robert Saleh, pretty overrated. Gerard Mayo, Brian Dable, Doug Peterson.
Thank you for putting Brian Dable.
All these guys are on the hot seat outside of obviously Mayo because he's this his first year. He's playing pretty good.
Thank you. Mike McCann is overrated as fuck. I do not care.
Mid coaches: Sean McVay, Sean McDermott, Dennis Allen, Mike McDaniel, pretty overrated. Also. Raheem Morris, Shane, Matt LaFleur, and Zach Taylor. Going to some great coaches. We got Kyle Shanahan. He's like, Dak Prescott of the coaches. Kevin O'Connell.
Hey, he makes the Super Bowl.
Antonio Pierce. Yeah, then he chokes it every time. Antonio Pierce. Todd Boyles, Jim Harbaugh,
Okay.
Dan Campbell. S tier, we
Okay.
got Mike Tomlin, D'Amico Ryans, Sean McVay, Kevin Stefanski, John Harbaugh, and number 1 still Andy Reid, of course.
Of course.
Um,
I was surprised you didn't put Dan Campbell up there.
That's me every Sunday. Or Thursdays, doesn't really matter. And by the way, I'm going to show this one last time. Look at that right there, and then look at this right here. I'm just saying. We won
That's
double
hilarious.
we won double the amount of games against them in the last 9 games. Now, our games that we won were the Commanders, Patriots, Packers, and Eagles. Their 2 wins were the Packers and the Giants.
They should have won that game either. Damn it.
They should not have won the Packers game. Honestly, I think they would have lost it if good old Love didn't get injured. Don't worry, I'm going to buy this in April. I'll buy this in April.
You would have threw that Hail Mary. Okay. Yeah,
except Malik Willis, his dumbass, just sat there. But yeah, he can do good against the Colts defense, but they're not that good, so I don't really care. Oh, and yeah. All right, you want to do a 2022 redraft? I can pull it up if you want, World.
Maybe another time. That's gonna take way too long.
We can just do the first 10 picks.
Waiting.
You're doing a 2023 one, like the one.
Oh yeah, 2023, not 2022. I keep getting mixed up. Forget. Yeah, I definitely know who the first pick is. Okay. Oh shoot, this is 2024. Hold on.
We'll look back on that one soon.
Yeah, I think number pick right now would be Jaden Daniels to the Bears. Number 2, maybe.
Like Cardinals keep Marvin.
Joe Alt to the Commanders.
Oh yeah, Joe.
3rd pick, maybe. They might just take a Drake May. I'm sure he'll be good there. Patriots.
Yeah.
4th pick, who was at the Cardinals?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he's better than Marvin Harrison. 5th pick, Chargers. Brock Bowers. 6th pick, Giants. Marvin Harrison.
Yeah, Marvin Harrison.
Who won't do as good as Blake Neighbors, but he'd still be good. All right, well, you want to share my screen real quick? Okay, so the first pick, CJ Stroud to the Panthers.
They would get more. They'll get more wins, but I don't think they'll make the playoff.
Now the Texans. Now, right now they have no quarterback, so we got to take that into account. So do they? There's not really. I think take Anthony Richardson here.
They're not taking quarterback. Don't take Bryce. Yeah, take Anthony Richardson.
I don't think he'll be good at CJ, but you'll look pretty good there. All right, now the Cardinals. At this point, you need.
They originally traded this pick.
Yeah, but let's say they keep it. You could take Will Anderson. You could definitely take Christian Gonzalez. You could take Puka Nacua, but you do get Marvin Harrison next year, so that's debatable.
Yeah, take a defensive player.
I think the best one here, as far as edge rusher, is Will Anderson Jr. So this is what they're predicted to take this. So we're gonna go Will Anderson Jr. here. Now the Colts. They need a quarterback right now. They had no one, but there's not really any quarterbacks left. You have Bryce Young, you got Will Levis, you got.
I mean, they got by with Gardner Minshew, so I think they can
Tommy DeVito. Okay. I mean, I say you just tank, and I think you go ahead and get the thing the most. I would say the corner or defensive line. You could take Jalen Carter, but I think you take Christian Gonzalez here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably what they need. Seahawks.
Bryce Young.
I say take Puka Nacua.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. I got Puka Nakua. He's way down here somewhere. Where is Puka? There he is.
Yeah, he's really low.
All right, the Lions. I say you get B. John here. B. John Robinson.
I can see him on the Lions.
They got Jameer Gibbs. They look Gibbs over Robinson. Dumbass pick.
Bijan sounds like a Lions kind of like team's name. Like
okay, get B. John. On the offensive line, would be great. Raiders. They need corner or offensive line. Yeah, Devin Witherspoon still there. He's good.
Give him or
not too much good. Paris Johnson Jr. is all right. Darnell Wright, he's all right. I don't know about the Peter guy, honestly. Okay, well, I'm looking at other players. He's got Jalen Carter.
Raiders need corner.
Yeah, let's take Witherspoon. He is pretty good. All right, Falcons. They took B. John Robinson here, so maybe do they take Jameer Gibbs and just get a running back there? Because I think they could.
I mean, Jameer Gibbs has been solid.
Yeah, go ahead and get Jameer Gibbs.
Or they could go defense as well because they need edge as well.
I mean, Nolan Smith, Tyrese Wilson. Defensive line, Jalen Carter still there. Kobe Turner is still here. They got Judon now. I think you go ahead and get Gibbs. Devon Achane still here too, also. Eric Gray. Oh, there's a future Hall of Famer first ballot, right, Tristan?
Yes, right there. Supposed to be like the GOAT running back.
Jameer Gibbs. All right, Bears. Okay, I think you get defense here.
Yeah,
Jalen Carter.
Is Devin Witherspoon still available, or did you get?
No, they don't. I think you go Jalen Carter. Or O-line is a big need, but like this is not the greatest year for O-line, honestly. So get Jalen Carter, the defensive line. That's what he just doesn't kill anybody. Eagles.
Yeah.
Give him Bryce Young.
I'm thinking I was thinking corners. You got Joey Porter and Deontay Banks. I'm not going to give him Deontay Banks.
Give him Deontay Banks.
Not do Emmanuel Forbes. He's terrible.
Oh, yeah.
No, give him Emmanuel Forbes. Give him Emmanuel Forbes.
Let me think here. Edge rusher. I'd say you need a corner. I'd say you take Joey Porter Jr. here for this. He's on the Steelers. I feel like that's the best pick. Titans. Okay.
Thought we're only doing top 10.
Yeah, but do you want to end alive?
I mean, I want to do something else real quick.
What you want to do?
Hold on 1 second.
But yeah, I do think Titans. There's still a lot of good receivers left. Jordan Addison. Probably Jordan Addison here.
Get the Titans.
You gotta get Jordan Addison. Probably the best receiver. Hold on, let me make sure. Jackson Smith, Zay Flowers, Jordan Addison, Tank Dell. Yeah, I think Addison's the best here. Oh, the Texans again. Probably a receiver. Zay Flowers, probably. Or do they stick a Tank Dell? I say Zay Flowers.
What are you doing, picks, Will?
Zay Flowers is better than Tank Dell.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Predicting our games.
We can always switch up when we go to the sports show.
39 points? What the hell?
There you go.
Really, World? You think they're going to score 49 points on you?
Oh, come on, D. I think it actually might be a closer game. Two rivals, Thursday night.
AI things.
Oh, I was going to say. The World, real quick. Who do you have the Patriots take?
I meant to click.
14. World. For the Patriots, who do you want them to take?
Whatever the best wide receiver is available.
Okay, you think that's Jackson Smith or Tank Dell or Rashee Rice?
Who's the best wide receiver available?
You think that's Jackson Smith or Tank Dell?
I'd go Tank Dell.
I don't know about that.
You guys think the Colts? I honestly don't know who to pick for them.
Oh, Colts.
I'm part of me wants to pick the Bears, but they've been playing really bad. I don't know. No, fuck. I might actually pick the Bears.
Colts.
They're both not playing that good right now.
Bounce back. Oh no, I don't know who to pick between the Chargers and Steelers.
Oh, I got Chargers. Steelers need to lose.
Obviously,
Chargers. Yeah.
picking the Texans over the Vikings.
That might be a shootout game. I could see it, but like I had to pick.
Picking the Saints over the Eagles.
Same. I'm doing that.
Yeah, Saints.
I hope they do win. I don't like the Eagles. All right, call me crazy. I'm going to go the Chargers.
I don't think that's really crazy at all.
I feel like the only person I can score on the Steelers defense is Justin Herbert.
Yeah, their Steelers defense is really good though. That's the only problem.
Like, let's be honest.
All right, Tampa.
What sounds more realistic, the Steelers being 3-0 or the Chargers being 3-0? I think the Chargers.
I only say it because Justin Herbert and Jim Harbaugh. That's the only reason.
Now I don't know who to pick between Green Bay and Tennessee because Tennessee's defense is good, but this isn't good.
I'm going Tennessee. They're gonna get the
first both quarterbacks bad. Like both.
I think Kyler will want to feel like, hey,
honestly,
we don't.
I think that was a fluke game.
I think Jordan Love was playing. This would be a no-brainer, but he's not.
I feel like the time's gonna be like, we don't regret getting
Raiders should be able to beat the Panthers even without Bryce Young.
Yeah, Titans wanted to show that they don't regret getting rid of him.
All right, and then Seahawks, no Tua. I'll beat the Dolphins.
If Tua is playing, I actually
Seahawks go 3-0.
Lions are beating the Cardinals. Don't start Tristan.
I got Cardinals.
Upset Cardinals. No, I'm kidding.
No, I actually got Cardinals winning.
I love it if the Cardinals won, but
come on,
the Lions.
I could actually see Cardinals winning. Dude, I could actually see Cardinals winning this game. I'm so
absolutely.
We got the Ravens beat.
Well, how about
Lamar's gonna have a field day?
76 to like 30.
All right, relax, Karate.
Well, what do you think the score?
The Niners.
I don't know who the hell's going to block. Who the hell's going to block Michael Parsons? But
Niners over the Rams.
Yeah, I've watched Derrick Henry.
Upset Falcons. No, I'm kidding. Gotta go the Chiefs.
Dude,
that's the first time I've picked the Chiefs.
Dude, that actually might be a good game.
Bills will probably smack the Jaguars.
No, I'm picking the Chiefs. I don't know what I was thinking. I still think it'll be a game.
Upset
Bengals get
the week.
Bengals are not going 0-3.
I'm going to go the Bengals.
Dude, Bengals are not going 0-3.
How's that an upset?
Because the Commanders have a win, they don't.
All right.
So then the freaking Cowboys should not be the upset against the Ravens.
It isn't.
All right. I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you guys for watching.
The Ravens are so.
Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys subscribe to Cobra Kai Karate. Make sure you subscribe to Cobra Kai Karate Plus, where he does skits with the AI videos and he does gaming streams every now and then. And check us out on Sportsville on Friday. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Good night.